Vintage Story is an open-ended sandbox that challenges you to survive in a world that is as equally harsh as it is ancient. If you were a pioneer tasked with making a home for yourself in these unforgiving lands, how would you go about it? What would you do to stay alive? This is an epic tale of rise and fall, the story of an expedition into the wild, and of the dozens of hopeful players who tried to manifest their destiny. This is 5X's Vintage Story. Players begun spread across the map in smaller groups. If they wanted to start settling, they'd have to find each other first.
I hope you do well on your adventures.
You too, man.
Try not to get eaten by wolves.
Of course,
Yeah.
that is the main objective.
Off in one corner of the map, the world's only two tailors, each the cousin of the other, were lost in the bush and searching for safety.
I'm thinking we hide behind the strongest people we see and then we armor them.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
There's a certain beauty to be found here. I feel I hear people in the distance. Ah, someone is building a home.
Signs of civilization.
Who are you?
Hello, I'm Jeb.
Perhaps we
Any
can
progress on the
settle
town?
here.
I've met those really interesting
We are
the
tailors.
cousin.
I have dry grass. I'm going to use it to create clothing.
Well, perhaps we should set ourselves up with a little domicile of our own. And, we should give them the gifts.
Jeb,
Huh?
I have something for you.
Whoa!
In exchange for staying within your home for a time, we can provide you with these two chests as well as our services in creating clothing.
Well, I will not turn that offer down.
Lynn and Lucius weren't the only ones wandering across this little sanctum by the creek. One by the name of Sean would soon come across the woodland oasis and some of its quaint inhabitants.
Hello there.
Hello. Marina, hi.
I'm Krieg. I come from Cabbage Patch.
Well, nice to meet you both.
And this
you as
house.
well.
My house? Oh god, no. I just got here. I have no clue what's going on, honestly.
Krieg have superb idea. Krieg think we build...
Hello.
And along comes Medic, with a name wholly indicative of his occupation. If the town can get over the shock of finding a Krieg doppelganger, he may prove a useful neighbor.
Ever since the last town I was at fell into disarray, I've just been out here surviving.
What is town?
It's a place where a bunch of people would gather.
Oh,
Krieg has gained so much new knowledge.
very clueless.
No, very wise. You shouldn't doubt yourself, Krieg.
Oh,
Self-doubt can
Too
lead
nice
to
of
many
me.
things.
your name is what?
Sean. Yeah.
Sound like short, you shorter than me. Krieg is man giant.
We appear to be a pretty similar height, actually. Krieg.
Not so. Krieg tall. Very tall. Much large.
Much large. Interesting.
I heard a dangerous animal nearby.
Yes, sounds like a wolf.
More dangerous than Krieg.
No, nothing's more dangerous than Krieg. And don't you ever forget it.
Krieg may have come from humble beginnings, but he had big aspirations, like not dying, and even home ownership.
This your house?
Yeah.
It's okay, I guess. This nice spot. I built house right now. Krieg get to work.
Is
Krieg
this a
not
lake?
really know what he's doing, but Krieg do this. Krieg building house now. I'm copying the other guy's house. He doesn't even know.
What?
Nothing. He doesn't know a thing.
I believe you. I'm a very trustworthy individual.
One of the tailors would soon find out how much Krieg's property meant to him, and how sure he was of its greatness.
You want Krieg's side of lake? You like Krieg house? You like my house?
Yes,
Better than his house, yes?
one could say.
Krieg's going to one up in one day. You see.
Lucius had already been getting to some sewing, and was eager to up the settlement's fashion game.
You there, in the overalls.
Yeah.
Your outfit is looking a bit drab. Perhaps try this.
Alright, thank you.
Jeb, could
Yes?
you perhaps dig for us so we could plant?
Oh my word!
Give me just a moment.
Civilization.
Yes, hello there.
Oh my, you are in desperate need of a makeover. Perhaps this belt is nice. Could make use of that. Those boots do not go well.
It is hodgepodge, I will agree, but it'll serve me well throughout the years.
Perhaps we will outfit you later.
After a bit of exploring, Pivot and Krieg would run into something quite strange. A void demarcating this world from the next, a boundary between the known and all that is not.
Oh, wow. It's the end of the world as we know it.
This is definitely not natural.
They'd soon start to show their discovery to the others, Sean being particularly taken.
Kind of beautiful, isn't it?
It's probably serene.
Very concerning.
Concerning? I don't know. I'm not sure what I believe. But I believe it's a force for good.
It's a force of destruction.
Maybe destruction can be good. You know, a certain type of destruction, obviously. I wouldn't...
Destroying one's enemies, by chance.
I suppose, yeah.
Speaking of enemies, they'd soon find one in dire need of destruction.
Got a wolf by house.
Whoa.
Heard them.
Let's go deal with that. Are we cowards or warriors?
Wolf, I said wolf.
Krieg warrior, Krieg deal with this.
We will deal with this.
Let me solo. Oh shit. Oh my god. Krieg invade.
Krieg, run!
I got it.
Good job.
Build house and kill wolf. You think you're so much better than us.
There's another wolf, there's another wolf, there's another wolf! Ah! Help!
Oh, no.
I'm being murdered! Oh, can I harvest this one? Can I harvest this one?
Whilst the merry band of woodland survivors stood around harvesting wolf meat, Riggy, a player with slightly grander ambitions, had left to find his fortunes within the earth.
So much copper in this map. Oh god, I've got so much I can't even fit it on.
He would, however, also be shown just how fragile his existence was in a dangerous world.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they get mad. Oh my god, this guy is messing me up. Oh my god, stop! What the heck? This guy's crazy.
Off in another part of the map, far away from any tailor, one player was dealing with a survival problem of his own.
Did you just not spawn with clothes, Fred?
I did not spawn with clothes.
Here, take my cloak, take my tunic. That should split the warmth equally.
Yo, what happened to your pants, man?
I didn't spawn with any clothes. I swear to God, I did not.
He forgot to pull them up and then he had to run.
I came to explore new lands. I did not come very well prepared, considering I'm missing my pants. But
yeah, I wanted to say that, man.
Just
one with nature, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't spawn with any pants. Hello.
Whoa, you have no trousers. Hello.
Yeah, I didn't spawn with any clothes.
As he had no pockets of his own, Freddy wanted to craft some baskets, and for that, needed some cattails.
Oh, hey, cattails.
Let's go.
You can never have too many cattails, dude.
No, definitely not.
Nature's glizzy.
It would seem, though, that the source of real glizzies would be found there too.
Oh, one more hog here. 2 hogs here. 3 hogs here. Watch out. 4 hogs over there. Run, 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 run.
Those boars are vicious. What the hell is wrong with them?
Oh my gosh, they're attacking.
Oh.
Are you good? Are you okay?
Oh my god! What is happening?
We're in Hogland.
Upon fighting their way out of the lake, they'd soon find themselves on the shore of an even larger one, looking out at something quite impressive.
Whoa, what is that in the distance? Y'all see that?
That was a large construction project being undertaken by a group determined to bring order to these wilds.
I'm going for kind of like a town hall. It's going to be like 2 rectangular floors crisscrossing support beams and then a narrowing roof. As soon as the forge is up and we have enough copper, I'm going to make a storehouse with like chests and stuff.
It may be spring for the moment, but Beethoven, architect of the town's first building, was thinking ahead.
We have to prepare for the winter. It's going to be a cold one. I can feel it.
Right now, though, the world was bountiful and at peace. The hall was rising fast, and it would seem there was something special in the soil here.
Holy bros. All the crops grew.
Bloody hell, the food's already all grown.
3 stacks of onions!
3 stacks? Holy moly. Must be genetically modified. We're gonna need to make like a cellar ASAP though to store all the stuff.
Back across the lake, the small group of modest survivors, and Freddy, were discussing the ongoing construction.
We did talk with them, and everybody seems peaceful, but I will say, they are advancing pretty quick. One of them has already amassed like 3,000 copper.
Okay. Well, let's try and get like them. I don't want to fall behind. Like, they're peaceful for now, don't get me wrong. That's scary. Start getting to building a base.
I'm planning on digging through here.
Digging through there? Okay.
Yeah, you won't be able to till we get some copper tools.
Okay, I'm gonna go make a little, like, dirt hut, I guess.
That's what we're working on right now, too.
Not everyone was huddled in mud huts or holes in the ground. A player by the name of Saul was already living at large.
Holy shit, this guy's got his house.
It's gonna become a great lose after some day.
Well, I will make sure to remember it. This is awesome. Where do we want to base up?
You guys should just make something that doesn't look too, like, assuming at first. You don't want to attract too much unwanted attention.
Let's base up here.
Alright, just lay out like the area you want to do and I'll start like moving stuff.
Right here.
It would seem, however, that not all was as it should be around their new home. Bits of the void were seeping through the cracks of this world.
Okay, well, there's something over there. Little concerning.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, though. Now, over to the east of the map, the great snow-capped towers of stone stood over a couple of adventurous players, there to be the first to witness these ancient beauties.
Ah, that's a view.
Look at the mountain up there. Let's go see it. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this just incredible? Oh my goodness. I think we should make this place our home. It's beautiful. And there's copper right next to it. And there's wolves right next to it. There's so much we can do with this. This is our home. I have decided. I claim this place as my future abode.
And it really wasn't long before the draw of these mountains brought another player to their foot.
Hello! Hello, you there! We find this place to be stunning! Look at these wonderful lands. Won't you join us? Carve our own destiny.
These land good. Carving our own destiny does sound perfect.
Yes.
But this place is dangerous.
Dangerous maybe, but we are warriors. We can rid it of the evils. If you come to a decision, may I catch your name?
Yes, Tessaus Kane.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Kane. I am Pax. Perhaps we'll see each other again. Best of luck. Safe travels.
And another. Pax's new home may have been just as conspicuous as it was beautiful.
Hello there, Trying Traveler.
Hello there.
Yes. Isn't this just the most beautiful, elegant area you've seen?
Actually, that's kind of why I'm here. It looks cool as fuck. I want to live in the mountains.
You wish to join us? Right here, we have a nice entryway that I'm trying to trap some chickens in. There's some just over here. Won't you help me? We set about searching for... Oh, shit, fuck. Ah!
Wolf.
I will fashion a weapon!
Whilst Pax sliced a spearhead from stone,
forgive my tardiness.
Dajin was just about to have his flesh sliced by feral wolves.
Are you safe? Watch out behind you!
Oh, is there another one? No!
Ow! He's hurting! Be gone from these lands! Oh, we got him!
The region was not only one vicious hound down, but it would soon be one new player up.
Alright, listen, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to go out and gather a bunch of peat.
Guys, I have found much clay.
Yes, there are fields of it. Isn't it wonderful? Hello, good traveler!
Hello, hello. How are you guys?
Oh, we are doing most excellent. We have found such a divine area. Look at this.
This is gorgeous.
I know. Come back in. We'll show you our temporary camp before we settle down properly. Yes, we traveled for miles and we found such beautiful land. A gift from nature. And I fell in love with it at first sight. We started out as a small crew, 2 or 3 members, and we came across some other members along the way. Clearly, it's my divine goal to maintain this and build around it. It's truly just such a wonderful place and rich in resources.
South of the mountain, far removed from its great shadow, whispers were about. It would seem that the news of the rising town across the lake had reached even as far as Krieg's hairy ears.
Alright, so I've gained some information. I believe there's a lot more factions out there. I've seen many people try building up houses like we have, and a lot of people seem to be pretty well armed at this point. I don't know if they're planning attack, but a lot of people out there seem to be pretty well advanced, a lot more advanced than we are.
Why they attack Krieg? Krieg do nothing to them. Krieg mind his own business.
Yes, but I'm worried they might not see it that way. I'm worried they might see that this place is very ripe, with a lot of farms and a lot of cattails.
Okay, well, Krieg dropped his spear, so I gotta go make another one. If they try, I just throw it at them.
The center of their rumors, that great place to the north, was becoming rather industrious, and their numbers would ensure they could progress fast.
I am going to make a quick pop-up smithy over on the side. This is like a rough outline. I'm going to improve upon it down the line, but this is where the forge is going to go. What happened to my... Oh! A portal just spawned right on the forge.
Oh yeah, there it goes. I can see it moving. Oh, there it goes.
They were far from the only ones plagued by that mysterious dark ether, though. The aspiring lawyer Saul had also found himself encountering a rift.
What the hell? Oof, this thing's so big. Looking into that, it's like looking at one of my weirder clients.
Charismatic as he was, Saul Goodman had already made a friend in the area, Bob the Builder.
Hey, Saul, how's it going?
Good.
Who would warn him to be a bit more cautious than himself.
Just a heads up, you should be careful around here. We came back to all our shit stolen, so keep an eye out on your place.
Well, I'll keep it protected. This is why we need a society with laws.
I don't disagree.
It really wouldn't be long until Bob's caution would prove relevant.
Hey, did you just steal that from me? There's something missing.
So, what's missing, brother?
I'm sorry. Shouldn't make assumptions, I'm just really paranoid.
No, I don't blame you at all. And what's missing, my friend?
There's a claymore. I put it right... Oh. I'm very stupid. I'm very sorry.
It's all good, man.
I shall legally amend you. 5 turnips. I apologize.
Mr. Goodman had his morals, and he stuck to them like glue. Justice was his only goal in life, and he would pursue it as long as he lived.
I have made myself mayor's office, and have started using clay to make molds, which I am now cooking. Afterwards, I plan on using those molds to smelt ore, create tools. And as the rest of the settlement progresses, I will help them develop a legal system. And with this legal system, everyone will have the rights they truly deserve.
Back over to the south, some players had assembled in Krieg's house to discuss the primeval forces that lay beyond this world.
Well, you know, I've been thinking about this void a bit more. I feel like it needs to be worshipped. I don't know.
I think that's most likely a good thing.
Yeah, keep it appeased. I don't like the thought of it being angry. Who knows what power it possesses. Hello?
Hello?
I'm sorry, but I heard you talking about the void. You've heard the voices too?
Yes, they pass through my mind.
They appear to be beckoning my other tailor ally, my cousin.
You know, maybe don't give in to the void just yet. I think we should be cautious but reverent.
Riggy, though, would soon find himself surrounded by another kind of void.
No, my torch! Ah! Oh, is anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Hello? Help!
The tailors were ending their day in a slightly better position. Their outfitting aspirations were really starting to come together.
Well, we started out and we went for a while until we found this place.
It's been honestly really great. Everyone's been so nice, and we finally got most of our flax set up, so we're almost ready to begin our textile business.
We will outfit all of our allies first, and then we will begin trading.
If it means they're not going to, kill us, that would be great, because, I'm a pacifist.
Our companions have been very useful, like Jeb over there. He's been very useful. We've been staying in his home, and per his hospitality, he will be the first to be clothed. Oh my.
Quick, inside.
Oh! Stand back,
I think we should stay inside for the rest of the night.
Might be a good idea.
Is this a bad time to mention that I cannot fight at all?
That'll be alright. I can try and protect us from any threats.
Medic, no longer finding the wild conducive to a stable mental state, was at the door.
Knock, knock.
Oh, who's there?
Hello, I am hearing voices. Would you guys mind if I stay here for a while?
Jeb, how do you feel about this man staying?
I've seen him around. I trust him enough for the moment.
Thank you kindly.
Perhaps if you stay here and provide services, we could outfit you.
As for Medic's look-alike, he was certainly having an interesting night.
It feels as though I just heard someone die.
That was just Krieg.
Hey, it's just me, it's Krieg. Your neighbor Krieg, I see pig outside. I deal with it. It's gone now. This your house?
Thank you so much.
Not as good as my house.
This fire pit placed here burned down the entire home.
I don't think so. I've had a fire pit in a similar space before, so...
Not everyone was quite as savvy in the way of fire safety as Lucius and Jeb, though.
Krieg's house on fire.
Krieg's house is on... Oh my god.
Oh, that
Oh
ain't
my
good.
god. How does this occur? How does this occur?
Well, Krieg, you got a nice house. See, Krieg, this is the difference between a good builder and a great builder.
Krieg, it appears my hands are full. I cannot...
It could still be
Well,
salvaged.
Perhaps
We
it
just
will
need
be
to
made of
find it.
stone next time.
Big fun of Krieg, he got his house burned down.
It's
Krieg,
fine, it's fine, we can still save it.
It might be over, Krieg. If I'm being quite honest.
Krieg is simple man. Krieg find a lake. Other people living on one side of lake. Krieg live on this side. Krieg tried to build a better house than his neighbors just to, to one-up them. The stupid neighbor think his house better. But then, Krieg built a pit kiln in his own house. Set his own house on fire. Entire thing burned down. Krieg was very upset. Krieg ran into the woods, but there were boars there, so Krieg came back.
But how was Riggy?
Oh. Oh! Please! Please! I don't want to be trapped here anymore! Please! Help! Help me!
Still stuck. Over by the settlement to the north, they were trying their best to use fire too. Their problems were more about looks than safety though.
Question, what's with the dirt boulder?
So for the charcoal, I'm putting on charcoal in here. So
Okay.
That is like the strangest charcoal pit I've ever seen.
Yeah, like...
What do you mean?
Typically
It's perfect.
Typically they're
it
flat,
works.
buried in the ground, but
It's
that's just
perfect.
a boulder.
It's perfect. I do not know what you're talking about.
Beolin was determined to ensure a standard of aesthetics, and he'd put his skills as a trained artisan to good use.
Oh yes, and if you want a custom-made gravestone, I will be supplying them once we get chisels.
Custom-made gravestone?
I
Oh,
love
amazing.
that.
Yep.
I love that.
I'll make you a mausoleum, a headstone, sarcophagus, you name it. You name it, I'll make it.
Once you fucking die, this guy will make a lovely gravestone for you.
Well, tell me, man. It's the inevitable. People are gonna die. It's the frontier.
I think you should chisel a big onion out of stone.
Are we gonna call this Onion Town?
Absolutely, yeah.
Onion Town it is. And with that, Onion Town was feeling pretty good about their newly named settlement.
I say this is a very good first day.
Yeah, we were super productive.
Like, look at this. Look at this house. Well, it's a town hall.
That's
Our
so
morality,
strange.
I will say, is good. We don't want war. We don't want any. We don't want any scuff with anyone. But if push comes to shove, we will shove back with a bloody vengeance. We all came out here fearing the winter, expecting to meet starvation if the bandits and animals didn't get us. But 2 days after we planted our first onions, they sprouted and matured, followed suit by the cabbages and the turnips. Never in my life have I seen such quick-growing crops.
Freddy,
Hello,
his
Freddy.
dirt hut yet to be
Hello.
completed, was really feeling the chills of the dark.
Looks like I'm gonna spend my first night without pants. You know, just chilling out while my brother does all the work.
The sunrise is actually, like...
Alright, let's take a seat. Let's watch this. This is awesome.
I'm going up here with you.
Hell yeah. Holy shit. I'm excited to see what the coming days bring.
Yeah, me too.
I know winter's coming soon, but I don't know. I'm not too worried. I think with the power of community and stuff.
If the will, there's a way. And if you think hard enough, maybe your pantslessness will be cured soon.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
What a beautiful night. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can we contact the other camps or just are we all by ourselves?
I think we should be going for barbaric anarchy. I think that's what we should be going for. No rules or government. Just killing and.
And by the time dawn arrived, there was finally enough light for Riggy to find his way out of that cave.
It was so dark in there.
After being isolated in the dark for so long, seeing anyone must have felt great, even if they weren't someone as friendly as Bruh Enthusiast.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, are you already with the group?
No.
Hey, you'd like to join my group? We're just starting out.
Sounds good.
Here, follow me. Hey,
Oh,
found
hey.
this guy.
Welcome. How are you?
So I've got enough copper for 3 stacks of copper bars.
Oh Jesus, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think you'll fit right in.
To the north, bountiful Pete. Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Riggy. Are you looking to join our humble abode? To tell us your skills.
Loaded. That's my skills.
Well, I suppose we should start you off with some manual labor.
Yep, gotta start some charcoal.
Please, we have so much firewood, turn like over half of it into charcoal, I'm begging you.
Once again, though, the void was getting in the way of the players and seriously spooking them out.
Is there any way to somehow get rid of this rift?
It's right on the charcoal.
We need to contain that damn thing.
Wait, I'm not sure there is any contained yet.
Can you put a fence around it?
Some players would soon find that they had a disposition towards the emptiness, however.
Krieg, how's your house?
How you think? Not there anymore.
Krieg, I have logs I am not using. Take some.
You give this to Krieg.
Yes.
Yeah, neighbors help each other out.
So nice to Krieg, and for what?
Does anyone have
stop
a
listening to the
single
portal,
cat
mate.
tail?
Buddy, you gotta stop listening to the voices. Move away from this mysterious voice portal.
Yes, stay away from it, it's freaky. Unholy.
It feels almost benevolent.
Focus on Krieg, focus on Krieg. Krieg, break eye contact.
Well, my cousin's gone insane. Anyway,
Lucius wasn't the only one hearing the voices, though. Pivot too found himself partial to their influence.
I made sure to grab what I saw and mark them down on my...
All of this voices. I heard it.
What'd you hear?
I heard the void speak to me. This is...
Don't listen to the void, not trustworthy.
It is all of us. It screams, it hollers, it twists, and it distorts.
That's kind of freaky, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think you need a cup of water and a lie down. Please stop staring at the void.
What else is there to do? Oh, what?
There's like a lot of things to do.
Hello?
Hello.
Whoever you are, please talk to my friend. Tell him to stop worshipping the void. It's
I am
really freaky.
Sirs Kane, and worshipping the void, well, sometimes when there is darkness, it is best not to stare too deeply into it. There are people out there who are making the most of what they have. You're staying out here simply staring into the void. You need to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and work for your fellow men.
Krieg very concerned about his friend. Krieg follow him, thinking a surprise party perhaps. Turns out, he leads him to where the world just ends. Nothing out over the edge. And Krieg think this unnatural, this offensive to nature. He say, the void is sacred, staring into the void good for you. And Krieg think, nuh-uh. And the neighbors were very nice, they helped rebuild Krieg house. Maybe neighbors, okay, I suppose. Their house good. Krieg build a good house. Krieg build an amazing house. But if the house not as good as neighbor's house, that is fine. Krieg has learned life, not competition. Krieg comprehend this.
Sean, on his journey to seek out the true nature of the void, had inadvertently discovered Onion Town and one of its more colourful residents.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Oh, Greenwood.
Hey, it's you. Are you new to this area?
Yeah, I'm over pretty near where. Yeah.
See over there? That big town?
Mm-hmm.
That's Town Onion. That's where most people live, although I'm a farmer nearby. I live up there, actually. I'm making a little farmstead. Oh, why don't you come with me tonight then, anyway? It's getting dark.
Yeah, that might be for the best.
It's really far away from everyone else, but like it's not too far away. And it's got everything you need here, like so many resources.
Yeah, it's nice.
Look at that! I think my stuff is almost ready. I've just come here to see if I can make my fortune, you know? That money won't make itself, and someone's got to do the trading around here. Have you ever smithed?
No, not really. I was just a simple labourer back in my village. Nothing special.
But now there was something that made Sean's life special. A cause, or at the very least, a force that pulled on his being.
Have you seen the Void?
Oh, you mean the weird walls at the edge of our world we don't think about too much?
Yeah, something strange draws me to them.
Are you sure you want to commit to that?
Yes, I'm certain. Something about that thing.
Oh, you're welcome to stay here for as long as you like. I could even make you a house if you really wanted. I'm trying to make this place into a bit of a hamlet, you know? A very rich zone, to be honest. I'm surprised more people aren't living here already.
By daybreak, Sean had realized that a partnership with Greenwood, enterprising and ambitious as he was, may be beneficial to the cause.
I quite like it here, I think. I might go and discuss with my friends. I don't want them thinking I'm dead or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, this is grown already? Holy shit. It does go quickly every day. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It was then that the great nothingness decided to give him a vision.
Oh, what? What is this? What the hell?
Kill it. It's vulnerable.
My arrows, they went right through it. Maybe stand back.
Poke
Stand
it,
back,
poke
Greenwood,
it.
Greenwood, stand back.
What is this alien
Greenwood,
thing?
stand back. Maybe we should just leave it alone.
Ridiculous. Throw a rocket at it.
No, stop. Get away from it. This is a terrible idea. Yeah, it's strangely beautiful, isn't it? Oh,
It never existed. We just imagined it.
I don't. Oh, it's reforming? What is it? One great machine. One grand design.
Wait, this could be big money right here. This
Well,
could be.
I'm thinking. I don't think we should try and exploit the rift. That's a terrible idea.
What are you talking about? That's what rifts are for.
No.
Someone else may go become stupid
They should be
well.
venerated, respected.
What? We
Worshipped.
can't make money out of that. Or can we? What if we
Well-
set up like a scam, right? Like some sort of church?
This is no
Okay.
scam. A church,
Oh.
yes, but a
No,
scam.
Of course
Well,
it's not a scam. No, of course not. Wink, wink. Just like the stock market. There's some sort of other thing.
Ignore the stock market. I think there's something more.
Well, I'm Greenwood, and I've been here hoping to make my metal out here in the wilderness, as they say, right outside the outskirts of the good town of Onion. I've been trading with them a bit, and my goal is to make as much money as I possibly can, and perhaps help my friend over there with his mysterious enigmas. You know, for the money, of course.
I'm Sean. Yeah, I've just felt strangely drawn to this void. I don't really know if there's a proper term for it, and I've spoken to others. The tailors, they seem to have a similar draw to this void. I'm not sure, but I think it should be worshipped, maybe for safety, appeased. Yes, I would hate to know what it does when it's not respected.
Over in Onion Town, the hall was growing ever taller, thanks, in no small part, to Beerlin.
I think we should do at least a small flat bit in the middle of the roof. So say we cut off it going up here, and then from here to here we'll have it be flat.
And seeing it, Greenwood popped down to do a bit of trading.
Hello. Hi there.
Greenwood, is that you? Hey, Greenwood. Long time no see, magnificent blue man.
Maybe I can trade with you guys. Sure.
We would love
I've
that.
actually got quite a few things to trade now I think about it. Do you guys need any food or anything? Or?
The gods have blessed us with 3 stacks of onions. As you can see, we've been busy. We're building the town hall right now.
What is this place?
This is going to be the smithy once it's ready.
Oh, this is a proper building. It's lovely.
Uh-huh. It's going to be magnificent.
You know, I've actually got some turnip seeds. I know you like those. I might make myself a little bit of a turnip farmer, I am. I could sell those in stew or something.
Around this time was also when fate decided to bring together what would become the most infamous duo to emerge from Onion Town.
Haggis.
What's up?
What kind of name is that?
What kind of name is Hergus, you fucking dickhead? Fuck off!
The Hellion Hergus and the aptly named villain were two to watch for sure.
What is that? What is it? Oh, the cooking pot! The cooking pot's ready! Yeah! Soup, son! On it, I'll get the onions. Oh, the soup!
Soup is ready, fellas. I don't think that any of us are going to starve to death. I don't think it's going to happen. Alright, I got a couple molds if you want to bring these over to the blacksmith. Oh yeah, these need to be cooked. Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Don't beat yourself up. You're a
These man's a bit of crack.
Over by the mountain, even more wanderers were wandering their way into Pax's little safe haven.
Hello, hello. Oh dear. Are you travelers?
Yeah.
Here, we can house you for the time being. Do follow me. There are some pitfalls. Do take care. But I will say it's much flatter over where we're stationed.
If you don't mind us moving in, we could contribute a bit.
Of course, the more the merrier.
In no time at all, the new arrivals were lending a hand on a more permanent housing arrangement for the group. For safety from both wolves and players, they would build their dwelling into the side of the mountain itself.
Maybe we should stick with one kind of wood? I mean, maple wood is pretty good looking, so we can get rid of that pine wood.
We need a saw first and foremost. We get a saw, the world opens up for us.
Who was to procure this saw? Their newly appointed resident blacksmith Riggy, of course. He was to forge it in his newly dug workspace.
I'm guessing that's gonna be a smithing career.
Yeah.
Step 1 was to make an anvil, essential for all complicated metal working.
Well, you're already on there. Any chance you could make a saw, or after
Well,
you
I'm
oh, you already are.
working
Perfect.
And with just a bit of copper and just a bit of sweat, Riggy could do what needed to be done.
Oh, please, I'm begging you, make a saw. Please.
Check the racks.
Oh. You've made me a happy man.
Now, all that was left for this gathering of survivors to cement itself as a larger player was a suitable name.
What do we think? What do we think?
The Moose Slayers.
Mountaineers?
I like Mountaineers.
Mountaineers is nice. Mountaineers sounds great.
Yeah, I like that.
Mountaineers.
Mountaineers.
Alright, Mountaineers it is.
Sean, along with his green and greedy partner in crime, had managed to make their way down to the settlement in the south in hopes of doing a little recruiting.
Oh, hello. Spend some time.
I've returned.
Hi there.
What's up, guys?
How have you been?
I need to discuss something with you.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Sean, I've
Yes.
heard it.
You've heard the call?
I've heard it. It's screamed out in a million single voices, all of them harmoniously yelling out in dissonance.
I don't know if you understand them. You found a new life. Now tell me, have you seen these rifts?
I used to fear them.
Now do you see their beauty? Me and my friend Greenwood over there, we're thinking of establishing a little following around this void. Would you be willing to, well, participate, I suppose? A joint effort? Founding this church?
I've never before found a cause worth fighting for other than just living another day, other than trying to establish some sort of grip over this cruel, uncaring world, and now I see the world isn't cruel and uncaring. I would love to join your church.
Perfect. You can be one of my top acolytes. How about it? We can lead this church into greatness together. We came here to converse with these tailors. Greenwood, I respect the man. You know, he's very adept at survival, but he's a money man, really. Yeah, I doubt his devotion to this void. Somewhat dubious, but he's useful, and you know, funds are pretty necessary if we want to establish ourselves as a real power in the name of the void, of course.
As part of his ongoing quest to establish more trading partners, Greenwood was eager to start official relations with the town.
Hello.
Do you know what this place is called?
I don't believe there's a name for it currently.
Okay. Is it...
Well, let's decide the name right. So, not Creetown, how about Fox Creek?
Fox Creek?
This is our creek.
Does this constitute as a creek?
Creek sounds like
It's a long stretch of water.
Do you happen to have any flax seeds to trade? I'm just
Like,
passing
we'd
through,
love
actually.
to do the deal, but we gotta wait for the flax to grow in the ways we...
I'm just here with my friend, actually. We're looking for some tailor friends of his, trying to go up north, make a little farm.
Oh
over there.
yes, that would be us.
Sean had hoped that his old acquaintances might be interested in joining him by Greenwood's burrow, but they seemed perfectly content where they were.
Ah, you two again. Hello.
I don't think the tailors are too keen on moving.
Well, we can still do business from afar, I suppose, if you'd be
Yeah,
so inclined.
sorry.
Well,
Right, thanks.
we
Are
best
you
be
guys
on our
the
way.
leaders,
I suppose.
by the way, or are you two the leaders of Fox Creek?
Yeah, I would
I
pick
propose
Jeb as the leader.
And with that, they were off home to the burrow, with Pivot and one more surprising addition.
Maybe.
Right, well,
maybe a little bit
we're
larger.
up this way, so let's get going.
Let's get going. Northwood.
Right, so long.
Alright.
Safe travels.
Goodbye.
Follows, Greek has business up north. Goodbye, everyone.
Along their journey back, they bumped into Freddy and his brother Crunch, working on turning their hovel into a home.
Hello, Greenwood.
Hey, we're just passing through. Heading back home.
Nice.
Oh, how's it going around here?
Well, we're using our first pickaxes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice seeing you again.
Nice seeing you.
See you
We
around.
have much nicer houses
seeing you
than
again.
Krieg. This one made of dirt, and even it is nicer than mine. It has roof. Such beauty in the world.
Such beauty in the world, indeed.
Krieg bids you farewell, stranger.
Goodbye, stranger.
Also stopping by was Saul, on his own journey, one to bring law to this land.
I got a lot of leftover oak logs, so I think I'm going to make a courthouse out of them.
Okay, cool.
Onion Town was busy making progress of their own, and as they had the population to assign different tasks to different people, they were making it fast.
Oh, the charcoal's ready, I say.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now we can start making copper, and copper means nails, and you know what nails mean? More chests.
A designated blacksmith goes a long way, and Claude was to fill that role for the town.
How do you like the forge so far?
I mean, it's pretty nice, but I think it'll need to be expanded a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be adding tool racks, mold racks, a lot of racks generally.
Wait, why are you pouring this on the ground? Oh no.
It's the anvil mold.
Hergis, meanwhile, was busy doing his own thing.
Making a little dirt house.
I like it.
Looks good.
Oh, you know, you guys are too kind. You guys are too kind.
I think we could be more kind.
Yes.
You think you could?
It's the best. It puts my house to shame.
It does, doesn't it? You might be familiar with the philosophy, but I'd much prefer to be living in a dirt house looking at a house like yours than living in that house looking at the dirt house over here.
Yes, that is true.
No one better touch my piece of shit house!
This is your house, is it?
Yep.
Let me pimp it out.
Oh, thank you. Oh, look at this guy go.
The Onion Towners had also the good luck to find some scary-looking hoods to wear, but there was some debate on how to use them.
Honestly, think we should only put on these masks when we're going to raid.
We're not gonna raid anything.
What do you mean?
We like peace here. We're non-violent.
Yeah, we like.
Yeah, we love peace. Peace of action, you know what I mean?
I won't have this tolerated in my town.
This ain't just your town, buddy.
Well, the town I'm living in. Don't go spreading hate amongst the people.
To say attitudes towards violence differed within the village would be an understatement.
I have no problem with defending ourselves, but I'm not a fan of the warmongering I'm hearing. We'll prepare, and if push comes to shove, we shove back, but we don't want to be aggressive.
We need to defend ourselves by killing everyone else.
Yeah. It's the only way. It's the only way to keep the peace.
And you know what? I've been eavesdropping on some of the other people, the other groups.
Oh yeah.
They say we're all right, but they don't call us friendly. You know, they're like.
Yeah. What? Do you know what? I'd say they're intimidated by us, man. Look at this. Look at this beautiful homestead we got already. They're intimidated.
Let me speak my piece. I'm not fully against violence. Self-defense and protecting ourselves is fine, but I'm not going to tolerate this warmongering. I get it's fine to be suspicious about new people. It's fine to not ever fully trust someone.
Take off the war mask then, if you're like warmongering.
Well, no one told me they were war masks. When was that decided? 5 seconds ago?
Yeah.
Then I will
We
take
should
it off
allow
then.
a leader. That way we can solve this. I don't know.
A leader will only bring problems. If we're gonna have anything, we're gonna have a council.
Villain and Hergis weren't entirely satisfied by Bielan's soft rule, however, and had started to consider alternatives.
I think you and I should be the leader.
Listen.
Yeah. Go on.
That guy definitely thinks he's the leader, but if push comes to shove, we're gonna execute that fucking tyrant.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We're such shitters.
They still did have the good of Onion Town at heart, though.
Claude, you eating? You good, buddy?
No, I could use a little bite to eat.
Yeah, sure. Come on over here. Here, your bowls. Here's a pot of food. Help yourself.
Yeah, eat the food. Yeah, eat it.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Does it taste funny or?
No, not really. No.
Good. I mean,
it's supposed to taste funny or something?
No.
This is normal food.
This is completely normal.
Okay.
Oh my god, we've already got more onions.
Finally, just checking in with Saul, his courthouse was starting to come together.
Holy shit, Saul. Did you see that lightning strike?
Yeah, I'm just glad it didn't blow my lawyers off to smithereens.
It would have been terrible. You're the only good man around here that runs a lawyer's business.
The law is on my side, so is nature.
Over in Fox Creek, the Taylor cousins were eager to show off their latest work to their newly canonized leader.
Wine and a sewing kit.
I got
Much
good
less
news.
expensive.
You want to see what I found while I was out?
Well, before that, Lucius has something to show you. Oh my god!
Yeah, I know. Does it
What a
look good?
Jeb.
Yeah.
Try this.
Oh my goodness.
I do not have your leggings
now
ready for you.
you're
Oh
a
my
goddamn
lord.
leader. Look at him. He looks like royalty now.
You are all just amazing. I couldn't ask for anything more.
I should have your leg armor ready soon.
Okay, take your time, don't rush.
Though Jeb's village may have been the best dressed, it was Onion Town that people were starting to regard as the strongest, whose favor they were trying to win.
Welcome.
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 Harassed by a bunch of dogs on the way here. Anyways, I come bringing nuggets of copper.
Wow, how generous of you. What's this, some flint? Whoa. We don't accept bribes here at Onion Town.
Whoa, listen. I got white currant.
Are you serious? Keep your fucking voice down, dude. Come on, you come this way. Here, come over here. God damn, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Where did you get these? Yo, red currants, dude? No shit.
And I have 31 of those.
Here, have some onions. From the town of Onion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
See you. Alright, more soups going on the stove.
Yes, this is good stuff. This is good stuff here. I'm a genius.
That's
I'm
how
a
we love
genius.
Alright,
This will be
let's
my
do,
best onion soup yet.
I believe you.
Thank you, Luke.
Literally 0 doubts.
But even those of Onion Town were worried about upsetting the Void fanatics. No one wanted to get on their bad side and end up thrown into the abyss.
The edge of the world already. Hey, stop goofing off around the edge of the world. It's dangerous. Didn't your parents ever tell you not to go near the edge of the world?
Look at it, it's scary.
I don't know. I feel quite drawn to it.
Drawn to the hellish infinite void of nothingness?
I'll have you know for a fact it's not hellish. It's ambivalent.
Okay.
Quite the opposite.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
Watch your words next time.
Okay. Well, let's put down the flint tools while we threaten each other.
Why are you
huh?
here?
I was just coming to say hello.
Hey, it's Greenwood.
Yeah.
It's good to see your friendly face. if you know what I'm saying.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure we can resolve any issues that might exist very peacefully. I mean, what's going on anyway?
It's just kind of one of those strange mysteries of life, isn't it?
Indeed. A beautiful mystery, though.
Falberg and similar small settlements were starting to feel at least a bit concerned for their safety, so moves were being made to ensure their future.
Oh yeah, I'm growing crops. I got some medium fertility soil.
Oh.
And yeah, I've been growing turnips and onions and some flax. I've got a sealed crock pot. I sealed it with some animal fat. Hefty soup. So that'll be good through the winter.
Well, I had something I wanted to run by you real quick. I was thinking maybe we create like a mutual defense pact.
I'd love to be your lawyer. And I'll also help with the defense.
And of course, if you're attacked, that means we will come to your aid as well. But lawyerly services are always in need.
They are. That's why I came here in the first place. To bring law to lawless places.
So far, you're doing a good job. I mean, I think that's the only courthouse I've ever seen.
Well, it's still in construction.
Alright, I'm gonna get this lumber milled.
I bid you well.
But at least for now, the biggest threat to them was still the cruel whims of Mother Nature.
Fuck off. Ow. That's a fucking wolf. Oh my god, it's a whole fucking pack and they all decided to go right near my house for no reason. Jesus, get away. Are you kidding me? Fuck off, dumbass wolf.
Lynn and Lucius, ever the industrious seamsters, were busy watching over the crops they'd soon turn into more luxurious garments.
Growing just how I placed them. Perfect, perfect.
And you know the best part of this, Lucius? I have a scythe, so I can harvest all of this really quickly, and my food's burning.
The job well done by the tailors, as always.
Once night had fallen and Lynn had rescued her cooking, Ceres was stopping by with an interesting proposal.
Hello there once again, citizens of Fox Creek.
Hello.
Would you have any place where I can prospect the land here? Essentially, the track of iron may come through here.
Well, our leader isn't here, and I'd be willing to allow you to prospect land, but you would have to tell us what you find here.
They'd have to ditch their copper tools at some point, and this seemed like a pretty good way to get some much better materials.
Hey, that's the man to ask.
Jeb, may I be allowed to prospect this land for iron? Because I am
sure.
on the trail for it, and it seems to lead near this place, as is in
Make a
high
deal.
concentrations.
Yeah, be
Make
my
a
guest.
deal, Jeb.
Of course, we would like some of the iron if it is found in this area.
How about 25%?
I think that's a fine deal, yeah.
Just then, a stranger walked into Falberg. Jebediah Octopus had not kept up with the other settlers, but had somehow made it to these lands alone and alive.
Hello, Jebediah.
Evening, Freddy.
We're calling this Falberg because this fine abode right here, this belongs to Freddy Falberg. So this is Falberg. We're making 10 bronze right here.
Ooh, nice. Bronze Age. How's that going?
Just starting so far, but we're excited to get it rolling.
How Jebediah's story will go is yet to be seen, but those survival skills of his are sure to be put to good use. The Mountaineers may have also been working towards tin bronze, but progress was stalled by one major thing. They needed a mineral essential for leather production.
Leather is very time consuming. We have a lot of hides here, but we need to make barrels, and then we would need limestone.
Lime was soon to be the least of their worries, however.
What is that? Oh god. Beat it up! There's more? Oh dear.
They're coming up now. And they're throwing shit.
The void had spawned forth drifters to assail these settlers.
So it's not safe here at all.
No, it's safe now. I have sealed them away.
I don't know how safe it is. They're still in. They're right behind you.
Ah! Bastard. Oh, Bob, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh god! There's a lot of them over by the pig kilns! Oh dear! They're coming from up there. If we seal that off, maybe it'll stop them.
They just keep coming.
There's a lot of them!
What if we just stayed in a house that had a door on it? There we go.
If we could get some food going, that'd be
It'll do the job.
appreciated. Oh dear.
The mountain had kept them safe from the drifters, and now its residents were rapidly expanding even deeper into its rocks.
Still work in progress, but we have the beginnings of a grand theft. That is the spare room to be developed. Here's our kitchen off to the left, and our food storage off to the right. And we also have the tannery at the far end of the hall.
Dude, we should all just live in one massive mountain house.
Maybe a section of tunnels connecting each places. Yeah, but now there is a big problem. I don't think we have limestone.
You said we need cattails and we need limestone, so why don't we split some people up and some of us go for the limestone, some of us get cattails.
Riggy, we need you to take up
go
arms.
with,
Make spearheads, the falx blades, whatever you gotta do.
Over in the northeast, right next to the world's end, Greenwood had been doing some thinking and had thought of a way to expand his business prospects.
You know, I heard about this amazing thing called, late stage capitalism, where apparently the few are exploited by the many, or something like that. Maybe it's the other way around. Either way, it sounds like my kind of bag.
Yeah, we could be the ones exploiting the other ones.
Exactly. Perfect.
Devoid of course of late stage capitalism.
I think so.
I have an idea for converting people.
Oh, go ahead.
I used to think only of surviving to the next day, and then I saw the void, and it enlightened me. It showed me of the uncaring truth of the world. That everything works off survival of the fittest.
Yes.
What if we show this world that truth?
That's my end goal. The void has spoken to me. Tells me what to do. But that will come later down the line.
Even now, there were hints that Sean didn't plan for his church to remain neutral forever.
I couldn't help but overhear there, but did you say something about tearing the world asunder, that kind of jazz?
Business terms. Late stage capitalism,
late stage capitalism, nice.
But this is far in the future, I think. We should focus on establishing the church first.
That's true. Speaking of which, I've almost got the basic frame now.
Oh, great. I'm gonna go get some logs. I'll be back in a minute.
Mr. Goodman, despite his esteemed position, was still busy dealing with low-life criminal wolves.
I don't wanna die. That was way too fucking close, goddamn. Oh hi, I almost got mauled to death by wolves.
Yeah, I saw them just in the pond, like over by your courthouse.
Yeah, I came back from a mining trip, and they were just all there.
Still, if you showed up at his lawyer's office and carried yourself in an honorable fashion, he was happy to try and help.
Hello.
I'm so sorry to bother you, but I did hear that there was some limestone that was around these parts. Would you happen to know if there's any that was available for me?
I don't know where any of the limestone is.
That is unfortunate. I'll go ask somebody else, but thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
These rumors of lime were not unfounded though, as word had been spreading fast of a deposit uncovered near Falberg. Essential for turning hides into leather, this news would spark a frenzied rush like nothing people had seen before.
I found it! I found the limestone gravel!
Oh my god, here it is!
Oh my god.
It's here!
Limestone, bro.
Jebediah, it's here!
We gotta get in on this limestone, man.
Quickly, as fast as you may!
Oh lord, I hit someone.
Don't be hitting anybody.
Careful.
Pardon.
Careful. OSHA has no regulations on this.
Dig deep,
on,
deep,
boy.
dig greedily. We're gonna be rich. Take it all, boys.
Oh, careful!
Oh god.
Jesus Christ, people!
Brady, how much of that granite you got on you, boy?
If you guys need something to carry,
Fair amount.
I can carry some stuff.
I think you've been ganking a bit of my granite I've been digging up. Hand it over.
Hand it over.
Here, I'll give you fair trade for that granite.
Listen,
Already starting
we will negotiate a fair price once this has been mined, but we don't know the value of it until it's all been mined.
I don't like this Freddy character.
You think I have taken something that is duly yours?
Listen,
we will
Freddy,
work it out between us.
Listen,
hey.
My ears are perked
Freddy,
up.
look
I'm
at me.
listening
See
hard
what
and
when you see what's in my hands? You better start speaking the truth, my friend.
I'm speaking nothing but the truth when I say everybody at the end of the day will get their fair due. Alright, hey. You said I took some of your gravel, right? Well, let's come up here. Let's come up here to my house and we'll figure it out, alright? This is our home, alright? We are inviting you into our home to make sure we get this figured out, alright? Alright, Hergus, how much do you think I took from you? And be honest.
My honest estimation is that you possibly may have taken 18.
18?
Yeah.
I'm starting at about 8. Alright, let's be honest.
Freddy,
yes.
No.
This
that was
is
no
this is a
overestimation. I was mining all of that with a shovel, man, and you went and took all my gravel. I'm the one that's been stolen from. This isn't fair.
This is fair. Hergus, come back here. Do you want none? Because that is how you get none. You will get your fair due. You will get your fair due. Onion Town, we're on good terms with Onion Town. Okay, we're in a central location. We see all kinds of people come through. Okay?
It's true.
We have no reason to not give you your due, but it has to be fair. Okay.
Freddy, I don't trust you. I don't trust your ways. And I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something for real and for honest and for true. You took exactly 12 blocks. That's my final offer.
I can go to 10 gravel.
What?
All right.
This ain't no negotiation. You took
This
18
is
gravel from me.
absolutely a negotiation. I did not take 18 gravel from you, and if you can prove it...
Freddy, I can't look inside your inventory. I ain't clairvoyant. You need to tell me how much gravel you got on you.
I have 36.
Yo! You won't even give me like 12? That's crazy. That's crazy,
I have 36!
That's crazy!
I'm giving you over a third of my gravel.
It's my gravel you're giving me!
Listen in on that conversation.
Evenly.
I think it's more than
as well. I don't need to trust me either. Anyway, Freddy, just give me the damn gravel and we can get this over with. We don't need to get lawyers involved.
Gentlemen, it's the gravel or the gavel, you know? We either settle it here or we settle it in court, you feel me?
Hergus, Hergus.
My work here is done. I was quite proud of that.
If I gave you 14 gravel, now that's a fair price plus emotional damages. Would you find that to be a fair trade?
In fact, I find this a fair trade. You give me 14 gravel, I will give you 14 copper.
All right, done deal.
All right.
Take on it.
Beautiful. Fellas, it's done.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it was on a better occasion, but you'll find that we are fair people here at Falberg.
Thankfully, with a bit of compromise and some healthy discourse, tensions were cooled and no one was harmed. It would seem, however, that both parties were perhaps less than truthful about their yield.
I have 76 gravel.
I was there when it first started. I have 46 gravel plus 22 limestone.
We have over 100. We have over 100.
We can't tell anybody. We have to keep that.
Do you? How much of that gravel did you guys grab?
Out of nowhere, like 3 appeared in my hand.
You get anything, Lou?
15.
15?
50.
50. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah.
I didn't want to say anything, but we kind of walked that.
Well done, Lou. Well done. We've created a false value in this gravel.
Yeah.
It's so easy to divide people over something so minuscule. You're so right.
Met out with the fuck phone.
We sure did.
Well, specifically, I was talking to someone about iron, but then I heard some limestone, so I just followed the noise and got as much as I could and out as fast as I could, basically. I got nearly a stack of gravel, which can be turned into limestone, and about 10 just base limestone. Soon we will have leather backpacks and leather clothing.
Freddy, his brother Crunch, and their new accomplice Jebediah decided to calm down by heading to their mine to get some iron.
Is this the spot?
This is it. We have some safe area to work here. There's copper to mine and iron too.
Though Freddy wasn't quite ready to put it all past them.
Honestly, when I heard that there was gravel, me and Jebediah, we ran as fast as possible, and then we saw it, like, right underneath our base. And we knew we had to grab that resources because, like, we're trying to get armed up. Then somebody accused me of stealing, which there was mine collapses happening left and right. Like, it was crazy. The strangest thing about all of that is they had the audacity to pull a knife on me in my own home. When people get hungry and they get desperate and they're willing to harm their fellow man over something as simple as gravel, valuable as it may be, that tells you that the population is getting ready for something. They're afraid. I came into this world naked. I didn't have any clothes whatsoever, and the people around me found clothes for me. I'm a commoner, and I'm wearing half malefactor, half clockmaker, and that's kind of the attitude that I want to bring to other people as well. This iron is not going to go towards the purpose of offensive war. This is going to go towards the purpose of defending this land. And when it comes to people like those in Onion Town who pull knives out of the slightest thing, out of the slightest inconvenience, they absolutely should not have weapons like this that iron can provide. It belongs to those who are willing to sit down and make peace.
A pair of mountaineers, having descended from altitude to look for that gravel, only to find themselves too late, had stumbled across the town of Onion for the first time.
God damn, that is a town.
They've certainly been at it.
Some might call me a chef.
Excuse us. We've been told we could get a bite to eat here.
Ah, yes, of course. Please, come this way. Come this way. Plenty to go around.
I can't thank you enough. It's been quite rough for us.
Oh, please, pop a squat with me and tell me all about it.
Yes, we had a rough night last night, what with those strange creatures and all.
It is my sincerest hope, though, that soon we will have sufficient supplies to build many instruments of war and absolutely curse off the next lot of drifters that show up, because they nearly killed one of us.
Ugh. Well, we can stay here, rest up, heal up. I'm gonna get the fence built around the rest of this place soon, and hopefully we'll be drifter free.
Whilst waiting on the returns from Ceres's prospecting, Lynn was doing her best to preemptively set up a suitable forge.
You need to find some fire clay. essentially you need to make something called a bloomery. Basically, the bloomery is actually how you also make iron. We need fire clay. It won't use blue clay.
Though it would end up being Medic who came in clutch this time.
It would be great if we could get a refund. Oh my god, yes! Medic!
There's someone just over there harvesting all the newly grown cattails. Also, someone should grab that fire clay.
On a quest to expand the church, our trio of cultists, Void Envoys, had ventured all the way over to the Great Mountain to spread their word.
Oh wow! Look at this. This is lovely.
This is beautiful. Hello.
Hello there. Hello, Goodsmith. Is there like a leader around here we could talk to or something?
Kinda. He's not here right now, I don't think.
Visitors from Onion Town.
Oh, we're not from Onion Town, but we're nearby.
Oh, nice.
We come from a place called Burrow. It's just northwest of Onion Town.
Oh, okay. Good to meet you guys.
Small 3-man settlement.
Yeah, just a little
this
village.
is the Mountaineers.
Do you guys want to do any trading?
Really, I think we only need limestone right now.
So I was just out over there looking for limestone, and unfortunately, it seems like Onion Town got the bulk of it. So.
Oh damn.
They didn't waste any time before they got to preaching. It was Sean's divinely ordained mission to build a following.
Tell me, Smith, have you heard of the Void?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Fun place to go for the holidays.
Well, I suppose that's one way to think of it. I think of it as something more than that. Something to be worshipped.
Oh, really?
Would you be interested in such a thing? We're starting up a little church back in the borough.
I don't know about that.
Alright, well, if you change your mind, you know where to find us. But consider what I say. The Void is something protecting us, and something that needs veneration. It's not something to be discarded or ignored.
I mean, I don't know. What do you mean to believe in the Void?
Do you believe that the Void is real and that the Void is everywhere?
Oh, hi, Void guys.
I'm not sure. I've never really thought about it too much. I mean, the Void is something.
Pax Brooks and Bob De Builder had returned just in time to hear them give their sermon.
Oh, we're already proselytizing, huh?
I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm scared.
No, we mean no harm. We're just informing you.
They worry me. Something about them just isn't right.
I think they're trying to take away some of our villagers and trying to convert them into whatever sick delusion.
The Void. I think we leave them for now, but be weary.
Then, having just finished his prospecting, Ceres Kane stopped by.
I come bearing good news. What age are you currently in?
Bronze.
I see. To keep the peace between people, I have decided to, I will just give you a gift.
What's that? Iron?
Why, thank you.
Although I do not know how to smelt it.
Have you heard the good word? The good word of the Void?
The good word of the Void is a thing of protection.
But what is the Void? Is it benevolent? Is it?
It's benevolent, I assure you. It's a benevolent protector of all people.
Why must we ascribe motivation to a being of all?
Me and Pivot here are a bit divided on how we are interpreting the Void's message, but I assure you we'll come to a consensus soon enough.
I see it as the money dimension.
Well, yes, that's one interpretation, I suppose. Well, our church is still in the very fledgling stages, and we're hoping we can hopefully perhaps bring some more members into the fold and back to our little borough. But we're planting seeds.
Those who wish to glean the true knowledge shall do so. They know how to.
Maybe we could bring everyone together into our church.
With their attempts to influence bearing little fruit here, they were soon on their way to greener and more susceptible pastures.
Hello, we're heading off now.
We're heading.
Thank you for your hospitality.
See you guys later.
Yes, see you around, blacksmith. And remember, consider my offer about the Void, yes?
Stay safe, lads. Avoid the drifters and kill all the wolves.
Yes,
of course.
Kill all.
See you then. Good luck.
Bye.
Later.
After a bit of wandering, Pivot, Greenwood, and Sean just so happened to amble by the latter's old home.
Oh, back here. We've ended up at Fox Creek.
Oh, they already have iron bloomeries.
Oh, hello, Greenwood.
Oh, hello.
This would be the perfect opportunity to try their conversion tactics on more receptive ears.
What do you already know of the Void?
I've looked into it a few times and have gotten lost, entranced. It told me things I did not fully understand.
Do you know what the Void is?
I have always felt it was benevolent, but I am not sure.
I'm here to confirm your suspicion. The Void is benevolent, just as it's dangerous. It's a protector and a hunter. It is everything that can be and everything that will be. The fire in your hands, the ground beneath your feet, the person standing beside you. All of it is the Void. It has been, it will be, and presently is. It's not something to be feared in the slightest. Once you understand it, once your mind expands enough to be able to comprehend its whisperings.
You're saying you can.
I'm saying I'm attempting to.
Lucius, from what you've told me, you're very far along the path of becoming a true acolyte of the void. If he's already speaking to you and giving you visions, well, you're further than some of us ourselves.
May I speak?
Yes, go ahead. Of course.
Listen, Lucius, we're cousins, and I care a lot about you. But this void business, it's not good. All of this, I understand your intentions are good, that your intentions are noble, but you can't support this, Lucius.
They have
Please.
experiences as I do not know if I have much of a choice.
You always have a choice, Lucius. You always have.
Perhaps becoming a member of our church is the
I
next
want
logical
nothing to
step
do
for you.
with this.
I may wish to at least come and see what you have.
Though, whilst all that was going on, Medic was busy once again proving himself the village's most valuable asset.
Apologies for running off so soon. I saw someone stealing all the cattails. I didn't want them to get them all.
That's fine. Are you okay?
A little injured. A little.
Oh my, Medic, you treat me too well. What in the world?
Thank you so much, Medic. That is amazing. And, yeah, maybe heal yourself up.
And now it was time for Lucius's decision.
I have decided to come and see what they have. I am ready.
Alright, let's be on our way. We should be swift right before nightfall.
Is it a long journey?
No, not long. The rain might slow us down. Let's be on our way.
Let's see.
The Falberg brothers and Jebediah were also on a journey, one for more timber.
Alright, let's go to the woods. Wolf, wolf!
Should we take it? We'll have
Yeah.
to run.
Nice.
Are you hurt? Are you hurt?
A little bit.
After just surviving that wolf encounter, Jeb with 1B would get to meet Jeb with 2.
Hello there.
Hello, Jeb.
I'm currently on the lookout for limestone or marble. You wouldn't happen to know where any is, would you?
Wow, you've got some nice armor.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, unfortunately, I swear all of the limestone is gone, because the Onion Towners came, like 9 of them.
This world is nothing but gravel and church. These cursed lands.
Then, as part of his ongoing mission to prevent any fights from starting, Ceres Kane would be stopping by.
I come bearing gifts. How is your, do you have a fire claim at all?
No, we don't have any.
Well, I suggest
Sorry.
you may go finding some.
Oh!
Oh my.
I managed to strike
Thank
iron,
you.
and I'm figuring to prevent proper conflict, I should give everyone iron, just so there's no superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems wise.
Well, listen, can we give you any food?
Oh yes, food would be great.
Here. Take that.
Perhaps, though, his attempts to prevent fear were only stoking it.
This does not bode well.
That is not good.
We have to rush.
Having made it to the burrow, it was now officially time for Sean to induct Lucius into his abyssal congregation.
Want to see the church? Sorry, I haven't showed you personally yet. It's not much yet. We're going to make a real thing of it. Beautiful, grand one that's complete.
Do you hear it calling to you from beyond the veil? It's nice to admire it, isn't it?
My cousin would not want this.
Your cousin has good intentions, but I think her knowledge is clouded. So is her judgment.
It feels like it's holding my destiny, but my cousin does not feel the same way. She is fearful of it.
She's not wrong to be fearful, and your destiny is dictated by the will of this void. So I suppose it's best to respect that destiny, rather than to try and battle against it.
Things were presently a bit more light-hearted over in Onion Town, though.
Hey guys, look. It's,
what?
friend.
Whoa! Yo! No way! That's sick!
That's cool.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here, you fucking bitch! You stupid bitch! Fuck you! Fuck you, you dickhead!
Community is great. Though sometimes obnoxious, close neighbors can keep you safe. The lone wolves out there might have to learn this the hard way.
No!
Saul was dead. There was enough evidence to know that for sure. But despite living on the outskirts, Saul was never truly alone. He had made many a friend in his time, and they would be sure to honor his legal legacy.
This way, guys.
So this was his house, yes?
Yes.
Yeah,
This was his house.
Where
This
I
is his
did-
corpse.
Where is it tracked?
His canine killer had been placed under arrest, and Freddy was not about to let Saul go unavenged.
Here, you can't quite see it, but it's down there. Hello! Hello! This was his home? This is where his wolf is, his killer. Now, over there, right in the distance, where I'm pointing with my spear, that is the courthouse. We should put the wolf on trial. The wolf is down there. We can put it on trial.
It needs to die. It needs to die.
Who's got dirt? I'll go get that motherfucker.
You have the right to a fair trial. Anything you say can and will be held against you. Is that right?
That's exactly it, Jebediah. Well done.
Well, wait.
Don't let the dogs out.
Okay.
Do not let the dogs out.
So
that is not what we do here.
Everybody, okay, here's the plan. Alright, we've got this guy to dig down. You're gonna run into the courthouse, okay? The doors will be open, and then you're going to lead the wolf in. You're gonna close it, okay?
You're gonna send this guy to his fucking death, I swear.
He volunteered! He volunteered!
I think I'm gonna back out now. I think I'm gonna
Alright.
Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
if he won't do it, I will. I'll do it.
Oh, for goodness sake. Alright.
But first, everybody who wants to be there for the trial, you have to get on top of the courthouse. Okay? Because I don't want to get any of you killed by the wolf.
This is the most unnecessarily dangerous thing!
This is how Saul would have wanted it! Crunch, you're gonna want to get on top of the courthouse.
Freddy, please do not fight the wolf.
Do you have a shovel?
Yes, why?
I need it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to lead the wolf into the courthouse. This is what he would have wanted!
No, do not do this. It's gonna lead to your death.
Okay, we need to open up this roof so we can look down upon it. I'm risking my life for my friend. He was my neighbor, not yours. I don't want to hear it.
He was my friend.
Do not go down. Fred, you cannot do this. Something is a taste for man. This is gonna literally kill you.
No, it won't. I'm built different.
Freddy, please stop, brother. I beg
People
you.
say they're built different or built different in the afterlife.
Freddy, back out of this now.
Get out of the way, brother!
This is not how you do this.
Isn't it nice to have these things to bring us all together as a community?
I just love when the local lawyer gets mauled to death.
Incoming! Let's go! Come on, Ceres! Let's go! Run!
Oh, they're bringing the wolf.
I think I can hear screams. Hey, you guys having trouble with that wolf that's, like, really dangerous?
This is crazy.
Incoming!
Against all odds, they'd somehow managed it, and with 0 additional deaths, mind you. What they'd do with the accused now was yet to be seen.
Let it be known I brought a wolf. I brought one of the killers. We all know why we're here today, correct?
I seem to have forgotten. What happened?
Saul Goodman last night was killed by a wolf.
Oh, yeah.
He was a friend to all of us.
If you the best lawyer I ever knew.
My best friend.
Legal trouble. You know who you could count on.
You know who you could call. You know who you could call.
Saul Goodman.
Would anyone like to represent the wolf in this case?
I want
All right.
Plague the smart guy.
Plague?
Oh, for real? Okay.
Saul Goodman
To
was a good
represent
man.
the wolf, we have Plague. To represent Saul, who do we have?
That's me. I'm Greenwood from the borough up north.
Greenwood, would you like to make your opening statement?
Of course, Your Honor. I should tell the court right now that Saul was an honest, good lawyer who never had a bad day in his life. There were some ill-natured rumors that he was somehow a sleazy lawyer, that he was in fact not Saul Good. But these were false. He was an upstanding member of the community who everybody loved, and he was viciously murdered last night by a savage fellow down there who's currently on trial right now. I think it would be a disgrace to Saul's memory not to properly vindicate him in this case.
Can we let the record show that his name was Saul Goodman? Okay, not Saul Badman, not Saul Mediocre Man. He was a good man, okay?
Exactly, and who would call themselves a good man if they weren't actually a good man, right?
It's true. It's true. I miss him so.
He was so good.
Even though we have no laws, I do think that by the rules of mob justice, I think we should probably do something about this wolf. Give it a stern talking to, and perhaps a stone walking.
I think that this wolf right here is an innocent being. Not only is there any evidence saying that this shut up, this is racism. This is wolf racism to assume that this wolf right here.
Order
this wolf
the
right
court.
here.
Why don't you?
Order.
It's a bloody disgrace.
Stone him!
If you don't think they're a threat, join them down there.
Okay. Well, who said that? Who said that actually?
I did.
Okay.
Oh no, no,
But why are you?
Oh
my god!
What the?
He's been saying.
I thought they would be knocked back. I thought they would be knocked back. Okay.
Your punches aren't enough to push me down there.
That was kind of disappointing, to be honest. That was kind of anticlimactic.
You want me
Can I
to
have the
see?
floor,
You
please,
want me to
please?
show you what the wolf will do to people?
No, we don't. No!
He's an innocent man. 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 He's an innocent man.
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
This dead.
Sir Wolf, you have been found by a jury of your not quite peers, but like people who are standing on the roof, to be guilty, and you have been sentenced and executed.
Effective previously.
I don't need to tell you what you've witnessed here today. You have witnessed justice.
It went down awfully, and honestly, the longer it was there, the more it was a danger to the others there. So, after someone attempted to push me in, I knew that to get the trial ended, perhaps if I did go in there and showed what a danger this wolf was, that it would end quickly, and that no more others would be in danger.
Now, ever the opportunist, Sean took a few new acquaintances up a hill and got to delivering his well-rehearsed sermon.
Well, you two, you've seen the void, have you not?
Yeah.
The great invisible wall that surrounds this world. What do you think?
Calming.
It's calming.
Never rung me before. No complaints.
Yes. Calming is a word I would use to describe it as well, though. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it, the void? Well, currently, we are constructing a church in the northwest, and it's built on the very border between the void and our world itself. It's a wonderful place to prostrate yourself before it and take in all of its glory.
Yeah, you know, right after your morning
Perhaps
coffee, do a bit of prostrating.
in the morning, you two could accompany us back to the burrow. A pilgrimage of sorts.
My soul is touched.
After spending the night at Falberg, the three acolytes were back off to the burrow, but not without first having a word with Jebediah.
Alright, see you then. Thanks for the hospitality.
Have a lovely day.
Thanks, you too.
Consider our offer.
See you around.
And by consider, I mean accept.
Yeah,
Hello.
accepting.
Never mind. We can just go back.
Not everyone bought the innocent image the church liked to present, and Sean could certainly work against it sometimes.
Brother, I will not tolerate these talks of heresy nor slander nor worshiping the void around here. Their theological debate will not convince me nor will they sway us to their side. What they worship is something beyond our knowing and power.
Okay, what if we move in with the crazy void people?
I will not tolerate that at all.
I don't think that would go over very well.
I will silence him by the blade before I live with
don't
him.
want to get strung up like a chicken by them when they do their religious crusade. So
Their
I'm trying
crusade
to
will
work
be
out
folded upon us.
what's happening. Are we the counter religion?
Yes.
The Noid. Because an N is an upside down V under the banner of the Noid. So basically, Void people came, we had a discussion, we're not doing the Void thing. So I thought, what should we call ourselves, you know, the people that are against the Void? And no Void, Noid, you know. So that's where we are now. In the end, we want to bring some prosperity and stop the Void from destroying everything, I think.
Just outside of Onion Town, Greenwood had almost finished producing a batch of lamellar armor.
Oh, more copper, sweet.
We can make our first bit of armor here if we're lucky. I do need this to cool down quicker though. Okay, we just need some pelt. We've got ourselves a bit of armor.
Ever the opportunist, he figured Onion Town could provide him with lime-soaked hides, and in return, he could make their soldiers the most feared fighting force yet seen.
Whoa! Damn!
That's Gucci dripping fine.
Oh, that's cold. I like that.
Nice, so make this for everybody. It's gonna be great.
Is it alright if I grab the second one?
Sure.
Thank you.
We just need to make them all, that's all.
A partnership between the Void Church and Charlotte State could be rather profitable.
Future plans. Today I'd like to hopefully get a few more members of the church, really get it going. There have been some troubling remarks from zealots, the Noid, yes, I believe that's what they're calling themselves. But yeah, I'm mostly following along with Greenwood today. I think we're really trying to get our economic engine running so we can boost our church a bit more today. Yeah, that's the main plan. Yes, late-stage capitalism is a fundamental tenet. We actually wrote up 5 tenets of the void, me and Pivot. We call it the Bible. I might go start espousing those.
Sean's confidence in his void-given mission was steadfast, but as soon as he wasn't filling Lucius's ears with impassioned dogma, the tailor began to have doubts.
Monsters roam the land, ruin started, and I can only wonder, maybe my cousin was right. Maybe the void isn't benevolent, but it whispers such sweet things into my ears. Promises. They could be false promises, I suppose. I'm unsure. What path am I to follow?
Lucius had finally realized that he wasn't special, that he wouldn't find true redemption at the world's edge.
No. My cousin is what matters. I would turn my back on all, but I may not turn my back on her. The void is not benevolent. It must want to destroy us. What truth could it offer if all it does is spit out monsters and appear to us in a red glare? I've been a fool. I left my cousin for this. I've been a fool.
He'd leave this place and take any valuables he could find with him.
I know what I must do. So be it. I must find my cousin. I must find her. I must leave. I must.
Krieg, with his business out in the bush apparently sorted, had finally returned to civilization.
Krieg returned from spiritual journey, come back wise.
Welcome, it's good to see you. Let me give you a hug. There you go, there's your hug.
Thank you. Everything looks so different.
We have a little cooking area where you can bake pies, cooking. And then we've got our little cellar here. There's plenty of food. And there's even a piece of pie left for you. It's all yours.
Though he was still a wild man through and through, having friends to feed and clothe him wasn't looking so bad anymore. Whilst Krieg enjoyed his pastry, Lucius had been running all the way from the burrow, unsure of if they'd noticed his betrayal.
Oh, Lucius, are you okay?
Oh my god.
Lynn, Lucius is back. What happened, Lucius? I think Lucius was almost killed by cultists.
Wait, what?
They
What
would not
kind of
let me
cultists
leave.
were they?
The void. I do not know. I don't know if they followed me.
The rest of the church would soon surely notice the goods he'd expropriated.
Jeb, where's Jeb?
I'm right here.
On my way out,
Oh my goodness. We have so much.
On my way out, I took stuff.
Well, I'm glad you came back safe.
Despite his disloyalty, Lynn would welcome her prodigal cousin back with open arms.
It's been eventful 24 hours.
It's alright. I'm here.
Krieg got your back, buddy.
He's such a good goober, isn't he? And he's so fluffy.
Yes.
Beard made Krieg wiser. Wisdom stored in the beard.
Does
That
anybody...
makes perfect sense.
Autumn was now in full swing, but some could ignore that easier than others. Up in the mountain, you'd be forgiven for thinking it was much later in the year.
It's dead. She's dead!
Then, if crop failure wasn't warning enough for the approaching winter...
It's snowing!
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we need food. That needs to be our main priority.
Friends, we are in a predicament.
Are we?
The mountains are a beautiful and bountiful place, but they are subject to the weather.
The mountain dwellers would need to pull together, lest their choice of home become their undoing. Over to the north, one settler had slept in a bit too long.
Where am I?
Amnesia Joe had just risen from a coma, and as his name suggested, had awoken without his memory.
Look, there's people over there.
Hey, do you guys know where I am?
You seem to be in Onion Town.
Have you just arrived in this world?
Maybe. I don't remember.
A few of his old traveling buddies may have remembered him, but he could not return the favor.
Anyway, yeah, welcome. I think
Who
you
are
might need
you
some
guys?
clothes.
Yeah.
I fully expect those on me.
One of our buddies was looking for you.
Who?
What's his name? Hergus? Yeah, Hergus.
I don't seem to remember his name.
Where is Hergus, actually?
Hergus and partner in crime Villain had weaseled their way down over to Fox Creek.
Whoa!
Look at that.
This is an impressive spot, I won't lie. Hello!
Hello there.
How are we getting on? How's it going?
Doing alright.
I'm Hergus from Onion Town. You might have heard of it?
Yes, I've been there before.
Yeah, great. We're actually, as you know, you may be very aware, winter is coming. And frankly, we're in need of some clothes, and I heard that you had some good tailors here.
Well, Right now, I don't even know if all of our people are fully clothed for the winter, so I think we're going to have to focus on ourselves, but if we have anything left over, we'd be more than happy to trade and give you guys whatever you need.
Well, we figured we'd pop in and let you know, and we'll leave you to it until then. Maybe we'll see you around.
I certainly hope so.
And feel free to pop down to Onion Town at any point. It's, may I say, epic as hell.
Hergus, however, was not usually one to take no for an answer.
You know what to do.
We need to be very careful.
Yes.
The distrust that most seemed to treat him with was not entirely misplaced.
It's way too hot in broad daylight, bro. We can't do that.
I mean, I got like 48 wood. I mean, 64.
No way, brilliant. So I was eavesdropping on them as well. They do not trust us at all.
Yeah, something's going on. I don't know what they're doing down there.
Now, despite not being registered members of the church, even these two scallion rapscallions were starting to feel the ether's pull.
So this is the void, huh?
Praise be.
Praise the void!
Then, on the long journey home, perhaps as a reward for his devotion, Hergus was reunited with his long-lost friend.
What's up, dude?
I found amnesia.
No! Amnesia Joe! Amnesia Joe!
I don't remember who you are.
Oh, wow, this is...
Yeah, I heard about you in the town.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty notorious.
Still, before they got to Onion Town, they'd all be passing through Falberg.
Hello, Hergus. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, Freddy? Hey, look what you got going here. Wow, this is impressive. Oh, you got some crucibles and all the molds and everything. Wow, yeah, you're really moving on up. Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, no hard feelings about that limestone, right?
No.
Despite ostensibly being pals, Hergus wasn't one to miss out on taking advantage of Joe's newfound naivete.
Here, I take this chunk of copper for the lols.
Can you eat this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like it cracked one of my teeth.
Oh yeah, that's weird. That shouldn't happen.
Well, what do you think the C in vitamin C stands for? Copper.
Stopping by, Ceres Kane was a bit confused and a bit wary of Hergus, so decided to interrogate.
What are you doing here?
We went to Fox Creek in search of fair trade, and we were greeted with nothing but an upturned nose. Joe, come with us, mate. Come on.
Alright, where are you guys going?
Oh, we're just gonna head back to town, but we can give you some food, you know? Maybe have a chat along the way.
Bacon here, man.
Yeah, we got lots of good shit.
Joe, I don't really trust what they say, but if you want to go...
What do you mean?
Don't trust.
Well, it's
You
been
don't
nice
trust we
meeting
have a
you.
bacon?
You can have this
Well,
cooking
you've already
pot.
said you were gonna raid some people.
No one said anything about raiding.
That would be a joke.
Ceres's caution wasn't unique in the slightest.
I don't like them at all.
It's clear that they're lying about possible raids. The fact that they said not trading with them was a good enough reason to raid kind of shocked, to be honest.
Rumors were about that someone had overheard Hergus declaring his intent to loot and pillage.
Yeah, when I was talking to him about like how he overheard you guys saying that you were gonna raid them or something.
He overheard us? Oh shit, we were talking around a campfire.
Should we teach him a lesson? What the fuck?
Dude, we fucked us. We fucked up. We need to get out of here. We need to go.
Over in Onion Town, its most important citizens had assembled, intent on finally deciding how their hamlet should be run.
Imagine I have a gavel, bang, bang, bang. I call this meeting to order. We are here to anoint a leader. Now we will begin. Boppet, make your case.
Well, since being in Onion Town, I've been doing all of the dirty work, and I've been yearning for a chance to do something more, and leadership is definitely a strong suit of mine, and that's my case.
I believe, though, Onion Town is unfit for one individual leader. I feel we should have a council for safety. Say someone wrongs the leader and the leader's hot-headed and they just send everyone off to war. It would be a whole mess.
We need a proper government.
Would you two be opposed to forming a council?
I'm not opposed. I feel like that would be a good idea.
Okay.
Council of Onion.
Then should we have a council chairman? Like the person in a courthouse, like a judge, the person who makes sure everyone else is staying in line.
But they should be at equal with the other.
Yes, no more power, they just have right of way when it comes to meetings and speaking.
Right.
You.
Yes, David?
You.
You nominate me?
I think he'd be great.
I think you'd be good for setting them up. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And with all of that, no opposed, gavel smack, bang, bang, bang. This meeting is now adjourned.
Beerlin had brought order to the settlement, and could at least for now prevent the fighting he so feared. It was just then that Lynn Taylor showed up on the town hall's doorstep, looking for an audience with the acolytes.
I have been informed that some items of yours were taken, and I have come to parley. Can we speak? All of us at your base.
I think the others might have headed back already, so let's just go.
Alright, I'll follow you.
Why you guys are here? Or...
I'm here to parley with the boy cult. Church. Slip of the tongue.
No, I understand. Some people do view us as a cult for some reason. It's very strange.
So this is, your church. Okay.
It's not much, to be honest. We built it in a hurry.
So, I am aware that some things might have been taken, and there appears to be some miscommunication. My cousin appears to believe that you attacked first. Is that true?
Attacked? What do you mean attacked?
Attacked. This is concerning.
This is blatant
He was nothing but a
mistruth, quite
guess.
frankly, from your
Actually,
cousin,
we can prove it too, to be honest. Like, we have plenty of alibis.
Lynn was again proving that the most dangerous force in this whole world was hearsay.
This is a grave mistake your cousin has made, trying to spread false word of our church. We want to come in nothing but peace, and people still lie.
Please, I understand that you're a little angry, but please don't. He's still family.
As a gesture of good faith, I could share some information with you I've gleaned in my stay in the shadows. I've heard whispers and rumors of some factions in Onion Town, concerned about attack from Fox Creek.
I see.
Lots of stuff.
As someone who comes from there, I think the notion is ludicrous.
I might not agree with your church, but I'm a pacifist, and the last thing I want is for fighting.
Well, quite frankly, I don't know if peace is an option if your cousin is going to spread blatant lies about our church. You know, our image already isn't great thanks to those annoyed lunatics.
It could have been a misunderstanding.
But did your cousin steal from us because he thought we were going to attack him, or did someone else steal from us? What exactly is the deal with that?
I'm not too sure. There seems to be a lot of miscommunication, so I'm not going to say anything because I could turn out to be wrong, and I wasn't there for it.
Could you at least tell them, you know, not to do it again, at least? Not to just break into our territory and steal stuff? Very rude, honestly. That wasn't very cash money of them at all.
And also, if he could perhaps return our stolen things, since we've done nothing to slight your people, I don't understand.
Well, I'm not sure that'll be possible because A, I don't know what was stolen, and B, we might have already used it.
Is your cousin Lucius?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
The other day, he was almost entirely devoted to the Void. What happened? Can we visit?
That is probably not a good idea right now because, like I said, tensions are really high right now.
I think the foundation of peace is always a bit of, you know, good old-fashioned thing. Could you at least tell them that, you know, if they do plan on attacking us, it's not a good idea. We've got armor on the go, we've got iron weapons. They will suffer quite a bit if they do. Just let them know that it's not a good idea. We are very ready to
fight in the name of the Void, I would like to make
obviously we don't want to, you know. We don't want to, obviously, yes. But just let them know that, you know, they really shouldn't, in their best interest, that they should really just keep to themselves and mind their own business, you know?
These heightened tensions were getting to everyone, and Freddie Falberg really wasn't liking the whispers he was hearing.
Honestly, we should go to Fox Creek right now. It's too dangerous to do much else.
In the morning.
There's just not time. Alright, listen. I'm gonna go to Fox Creek.
Ask them if we can join them.
Alright.
They knew they wouldn't last should they draw Onion Town's ire. Freddie had to know who his allies were.
Hello. I have a proposition. Falberg does not have enough food for winter. What we have, in terms of iron, frankly, more than we can use. We have leather production. We just need a place to base. And food to eat as well.
So what you're suggesting is you joining our town?
For the winter.
Well,
If
I'm
you say
certainly
it's
not
for protection of
opposed.
the ground, that sounds like a good cause.
Our members who have been attending the farms and gotten most of our food, I'd like to talk with them about this to make sure that they think that we could even be able to feed everyone.
Again,
Of course. Consult your friends. I'll be back here in about a day if that's alright.
Claude and his smashing work ethic were perhaps the main reasons Onion Town had become so powerful.
Well, to begin with, I started as a smithy just because I don't think anyone else knew how to. So I just kind of forced myself into the role. And ever since then, I've just been staring at pixels and smashing them. It's great, though. I enjoy it. Well, I've been smithing, a lot of weapons, a lot of tools, just miscellaneous. I have a little board in my smithy. They come by, write down an order, and I'll get right to it. Biggest problems. I feel like as a blacksmith, my weapon's got to kill. There's been no killing yet, so I feel kind of empty. Say, we got two guys wandering around somewhere out in the darkness with iron stuff I made them, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna kill someone eventually.
Those two guys had just returned back, and to everyone's surprise, hadn't killed anyone.
What's going on? There's a lot of people hanging out in Onion Town.
Okay, to bring you up to speed, come to the table. We just had our first official meeting. We would have had you here, but you were absent and we couldn't wait.
That's fair enough.
We have formed a council consisting of me, Davey, and Emu for Onion Town.
Okay.
And we also have formed a defensive pact with the borough that says if either of us are defensively attacked, we will come to the other's aid.
Okay, fair enough. An alliance, you mean?
Uh-huh.
I think it can be said that understandably the tensions are quite high.
The tensions are high, you say?
Well, I don't want to be using any inflammatory words here, but it's necessary that we not only form pacts, but also be ready for...
This is kind of
any means
great
necessary to
interest.
safeguard our way of life.
8 soaked hides have disappeared from the leather chest.
Our leather chest? This is exactly my problem. Fox Creek are not to be trusted. They're not to be trusted. I'm not saying that we should jump to violence. I'm saying that we should be prepared that violence jumps to us.
That is what the defense pact is for. We are ready and willing to defend ourselves if push comes to shove.
Right, well, I'll tell you what, not just to do with violence. I think that Onion Town has been targeted by a certain other town that we are associated with. It is my strong belief that they will continue to take advantage of us despite diplomacy.
Hergus wasn't happy that his friends had formed a government without him, but he was even less happy about the missing hides.
Oh, Claude. It's as if the warmth of your smith is the only thing keeping us alive.
Listen, alright guys, Onion Town's all that matters. Keep that petty shit away.
I suppose you're right.
There's no point in arguing what's happened already. Let's talk about the future.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm
Now,
with
me
Clyde.
personally, I think that Lynn Taylor gotta die. Personally.
100% agree. I do not like the look of her. I don't like
I'm
this.
just saying, right, when the hides went missing, she was here.
She's something, man.
Earlier, she said she was on some mission from her boss, right? From their leader?
Mhm.
To different towns. That's when stuff started going missing. I'm not saying, right, she was ordered to steal, but it's just,
A little something off of the job.
We got Winter to be worrying about.
I've been selling pots and making us food, alright?
Okay, well, I'm glad that you've been picking up the slack on that, because without you doing that, we would certainly be dead, and I couldn't pick up the slack. I had other shit to do.
And I've been making bread. I've been making bread forever.
Okay, alright.
You've got to fill your cellar before winter hits, and everyone was now stockpiling for the coming cold.
Bree and Jeb, come here.
Give me a second, I'm pouring metal.
Oh, sorcery, the likes of which Krieg never seen. This is food?
No, this is not food. I wouldn't even touch that if I were you. It's gonna hurt real bad.
But yes, come down here, you guys. So this is our super secret storage. This is where you put the valuables.
Lynn knew that without food, there would be no Fox Creek, so she'd store all her pies hidden away underground. With approval from the Taylors, Falberg was slowly relocating their members, now able to feed themselves due to Jeb's generosity.
Hello there. Hello. Well, my friend, the Order of the Noid has just moved in. Gracious refugees. We stand against the Void and the rotting forces of the world, but unfortunately there was a raid planned on our home, and Jeb and you all graciously took us in. It sounds like there might be a raid planned against this place as well. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Have you ever heard of the Mountaineers?
If war were to come, do you think the Mountaineers would come to Fox Creek's aid?
Well, I don't quite know if they would be able to make it here in time. If you guys were ever to go there, I don't think they would let any harm come to you.
With a member of the Mountaineers here, Freddy took the chance to explain what it was that the Noid stood against.
Like, they don't believe that humanity can overcome this evil. They believe that they can just surrender to it and become one with you. Have you ever heard...
Fucking heresy!
Sorry, that's my brother over there. Well...
I will forge tools that will drip the blood from their fucking flesh, and I will have their heads thrown into the river.
You'll have to forgive him. We just lost our home.
Freddy's brother Crunch had moved his forge over to Krieg's old house and had already gotten it fired up.
Hey Jeb, would you like to see our iron production up and running?
Yes, I would. That'd be lovely. If we can prove our strength and not have to fight, I would prefer that be our goal.
With the threat of Onion Town looming over our tailors, they had made their way to the mountain, the last officially neutral settlement.
Can I come in, please? I'm Lynn Taylor, if you haven't met me before, and I'm here to talk about an issue that I think really needs to be discussed. Specifically...
I suggest we move this inside so we don't all freeze to death first.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, sure.
Good idea.
Also,
It's kind of hard to be outside right now, 'cause we all are kind of ungeared for the weather.
me and my cousin are fine.
The weather is going to clear up too much, though, anytime soon.
And we might need to work on making some snow gear then. We have some pellets.
Well, we can make clothes, but before that, my cousin here has something they want to talk about.
Oh, sure.
Yes. Are any of you void or noid?
I think we were pretty left out of it right now.
Their isolation up in the Alps had meant they could ignore the drama of lesser elevations.
But yeah, what about the noids and the voids?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So, a long time ago I received visions and such from the void, and the void followers came to me, offered for me to come with them, and so I did. When I was there, I expressed some doubt with their teachings, and they grew hostile.
So they are friendly until...
They claim to be peaceful, but I think it is just more
They're
deception.
peaceful till questioned.
I suppose I wanted to offer maybe an alliance in case they attack any of us.
I mean, I'm personally fine with an alliance with you guys against, for if someone gets attacked, we come to help.
Though, despite wanting to keep Fox Creek safe, the Mountaineers had geographical issues to consider.
Yeah, the problem is you are on the opposite side of the map. So
Yes.
we haven't really focused on that too much, I don't think.
We're under attack.
Yeah. And if there's only like 2 or 3 of you at that stage, it's probably better that you all just run to us.
There's also the
whatever you
option
can
that
carry.
we provide refuge if you guys get attacked.
Oh my god, how
Oh,
my god.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Get back here, get back here.
Into the kitchen, into the
Come
kitchen.
to the fire, come to the fire!
Well, we're a bit frightened, if you understand.
Oh, we climbed.
I don't think his god likes him very much. We
You're standing on the fire.
Oh my god.
No, that's because I'm starving to death.
Eat some hot coal or something.
There is no way his god actually likes him.
As I was saying, we can't really do much for you from all the way up here. It might be more this is your fallback point should anyone
Yeah,
grow
if you
over.
Yes.
get like attacked, then you fall back behind our walls, because we do have pretty good walls here.
It may turn to be a refuge. Were you
climbing that
looking for
mountain
clothes then?
Oh no, I don't wear clothes.
You're gonna freeze to death.
I didn't know there were still nudists. Fox Creek is willing to provide repairs as well as clothes, as long as you have the materials for such.
Yeah,
Ah, you made them clothes?
I just made them a pair of pants. You know, since they seem to be really into their pants.
Oh, I like pants. I just don't wear them.
I've been traveling to and from the settlements, and Jeb kindly gave us the outfits we made for him so we could travel a little safer because it's, tailored Gaberson.
Yes, the best armor you can have that's not metal.
Lynn and Lucius couldn't stay forever though. They had holes to patch in the clothes of their friends back home.
Feel free to come around Fox Creek if you would like to order any more.
Are you guys leaving?
Yes.
We still have to move to the top.
Good luck to you guys on your travels. Thank you for the.
Good luck to you guys.
My temperature is dropping. We should probably leave.
I hope you can recover your memory.
Whilst everyone was fretting the raid rumors, Beolin was totally oblivious and busy pursuing his true passion in life, wood carving.
Tell me, do you think this bookshelf is a little bit bland?
No, it's good.
I feel like it's missing something.
Listen, we're survivalists here, you know.
Survivalist maybe, but that doesn't mean we're not above having nice things.
Meanwhile, Sean was hanging out with the 2 troublemakers, interested in if they might troublemaker on the Void's behalf.
Yeah, we gotta get a windmill going, man. And we gotta get some more wholesome builds going here, because, Onion Town, do you know what? It used to be a paragon of safety and home. Now,
It's just some bureaucrats' fucking wet dream, Come.
It's true. We need to...
What's this about a council? Come on.
Okay, I'm not gonna say any more radicalist things in case some people get upset by it.
There is no bureaucracy in the Void Church. There is just a theocratic dictatorship, which it might be more to.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's much better, actually.
Yeah. In fact, I could read you the 5 tenets of the Void.
Let's do it now. Let's do it like.
Tenant 1. The void simply is time. The void is neither good or bad, malevolent or benevolent. The void is simply time itself. The void is everything, because time is everything, if you think about it. Tenet 2, violence in the name of the void, is a gritty and unpleasant necessity. Now, what this means, right, is, us at the Void Church, we come in peace. But if people were to spread mistruths about the void, speak ill of the void, well, obviously we'd have to, fight in the name of the void, right? You understand what I mean?
Truly.
Yes, and silence any of the naysayers. Tenet 3, the void is the canvas upon which all other idols are painted. So what that means is, any other of these false gods or deities you might have heard of, really, that is the void. Tenet number 4, through belief, one can transcend time. If you are devoted enough to the void, you can essentially escape the confines of reality.
Can you do it right now? Can you show me?
That comes in the afterlife.
Confines of reality.
That comes in the afterlife only. However, there have
That's
been
convenient.
many miracles of the void.
Isn't it, just
No. The final tenet. The void may neither be benevolent or malevolent or kind or good, any of those things. However, there is one exception to this rule. The void absolutely loves late-stage capitalism, and is the only thing the void holds a positive opinion of. See, our end goal in the church, other than, reaching a divine state of embrace in the void, is to achieve late-stage capitalism. That's what we're really working towards.
That's so true.
But whilst Sean was preaching from his holy book, Pax and his people were arming themselves.
So currently that's 26 arrows. You've still got some arrowheads, but
How many people do we have in our group?
plenty. But I think Onion Town might have more, and I believe they're farther along. I think Krieg is pretty decked out, though. Well, that's worst case scenario, but it's better to prepare. And besides, having these arrows is nice. We're gonna need to go on the hunt sooner or later anyway.
Compared to the industrious north, the mountain was lacking in weapon and armor production.
I think that based on the sheer level of armoring everyone else has going, we really need to be upping our game and just developing everything and anything we can, because we're behind, and the other group from the northwest clearly noted that just based on my appearance. Shitty shield, bulks, and baseline clothing. I'm afraid it's information's going to propagate very quickly that we are undergeared and vulnerable right now. The long and the short of it, I don't think anyone's going to come at us explicitly hostile, but we need to be ready.
We will grant asylum to anyone who needs it. No matter the cost,
Okay,
we
well,
will
I have an
grant
idea.
asylum.
Could we focus Lamar? Because we might be going to war.
I can certainly do that. How
Just
many
because
sets
we
are
want
gonna
something.
Need? How many sets?
Let's
As
just
many
focus
as
on
we
getting
make,
at
probably.
least one chest plate per person.
Whilst Fox Creek may not have had as easy access to ore as the Mountaineers, their proficiency in fabric made up for it.
Krieg. You are a warrior, yes?
Krieg, mighty warrior.
I have something to offer you. This is a part of the armor that I gave Jeb. I made a copy. It will serve you well until we get metal. Until then, you can wear this.
Krieg, feel mighty.
Yes.
Krieg, thank you.
You are mighty, Krieg.
I will bring pain to enemy for Fox Creek. Blood, 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 blood.
Do you have food on you, Jeb? I'll start it right after I finish the end.
Yes, I'll bring you some food. Give me a
Thank
second.
you
Krieg,
so
have
much.
food.
Oh my god, Krieg, I love you.
Krieg, love you too. Krieg, love this town. Krieg, die for this town.
Exactly.
Blood, 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 blood.
Sean had assembled his congregation and brought them to the church, for he had been given a new instruction from beyond.
I have an announcement, or I suppose a message from the Void to pass on. The Void hath commanded me that we must stop being so love and peace. The Void hath told me war is on the horizon, essentially. And we must be its instigators. So I think we just need to give them a final push.
You can give it a go, but we are kind of under-equipped right now, right?
Well, obviously, I don't think we'll do it straight away. Once we've got our armor.
What if we attempted to go for like a conversion victory, basically? We try and convert as many people as possible, by force if necessary, and that will probably result in the war along the way, right?
I think there's something we could build on slaying violence. Like, we already have a crusade against us.
I think once we've gotten a couple more pieces of armor going, I think we should achieve this.
This coming crusade would make all see the power of the Void. Some might work to prevent this holy war from ever starting, though, like Lynn, the pacifist thorn ever in the church's side.
Hello there, Taylor.
Okay, so I'm about to head back, but as a gesture of good faith, here.
Why, thank you.
I found some flax on the way back, and take that as a gesture of good faith. We do not want to fight.
Thank you. We don't want to fight it here. Some people are stirred, some pelts have gone missing, and we're just concerned.
Yeah, I'm going to be heading back, and, well, I'll either have answers or I won't.
We want to keep the water from boiling, but we also want to find out what has gone where and all that.
Yeah, alright.
Thank you for the gesture. It's much appreciated.
Yep, I'm gonna head out and, well, hopefully I don't die from the trip, because I'm not wearing any armor.
Pivot, co-author of the sacred texts, had decided to accompany her back.
Yeah?
If you'd want to escort back, I'd be happy to provide it for you.
Yeah, if you show up with me, they might think you're trying to,
Let's get across the server before we discuss anything any further.
He did not like what Sean was doing. He felt he was going against the tenets they once laid out together.
And then I need to warn you of something.
Yeah?
Sean is our leader currently, and he is one who has claimed to glean the true visage of the void, much like I have.
Yeah?
For a long time, we've worked together and talked together, and we agreed upon something. We agreed that the void is not a force of decay. The void simply is. And today, he got up on his podium and said the void has commanded him to inflict violence.
Oh boy.
I do not trust Sean.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a long ways out. They still are quite set on getting their armor fully situated. However,
Right.
I do not think I can remain with them. They are not true prophets of the void.
I can probably get there from here, but,
I
yeah,
do not know if I wish to return. Lynn, would I be welcome there if I were to explain myself? If I were to give this a
I think you would, but you're gonna want to come in behind me, okay?
Of course.
I'm sure we can talk it out. I'm sure of it.
Got them in the distance?
Yep.
Lynn was mistaken though. Those silhouettes were not from Fox Creek.
They're coming to meet us. Hello?
Hello, Lynn Taylor. How are your fingers?
My fingers?
They're a bit warm, you know, you've been using them a lot. Opening a lot of chests.
You shouldn't have
a
worn
spy,
those
aren't
collars
you?
if you were planning on stealing from us.
Pivot can vouch for me. I haven't been stealing from anyone.
I've walked the first entire way.
We got a few methods of checking your inventory if you're not willing to fess it up.
And I've already talked to Onion Town.
What have you been doing? What have you guys been doing up there?
I've told them I will look and try and find the
We want those pelts that you stole from us as well.
Look, I'm looking for them, okay? But I can't do anything if you're blocking me from going back to my place where I can find them.
Hey, listen.
Can we go to the base now? Because I'm getting killed. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
If ever there was a well-timed drifter attack, that was it.
Are you okay? Do you need any healing?
I'm fine. I'm just a little mad that no one would listen to me and let us go back so I could talk to people and people would stop saying I've stolen things when I haven't. I'm on a reed basket.
Oh my god,
Do I
Lynn.
look like I'm rich enough to have the wherewithal to steal things? I've been the one trying to keep everyone together, but no, I'm the one apparently stealing things. Hello, Jeb. Hello, Lucius.
We were so
Pivot
worried.
has decided to abandon their faith.
Well, what guided you to such a decision?
They want to kill us.
Their leader is mad. He walked into the church, stood up on a pedestal, and he decreed that the void see the result of violence.
This was obviously quite shocking to hear spelled out.
Krieg is wondering if Void is allied with Onion Town.
They are.
Void is.
Then both shall face justice of Krieg.
Pivot and Lucius may have both left the church, but it was only Lucius who abandoned the void entirely.
As I was saying, the void isn't malicious.
It may just want to deceive all of us.
Void is evolution. Void is the next thing. It's not a force of evil, nor a force of good. It's merely the force of nature.
I don't see any neutrality that come out of it. All it does is spit monsters and deception and violence at us day by day.
You may disagree with me, and I shall not hold this against you.
I don't know.
Lynn then decided this was as good a moment as any to corner her cousin and to find out the truth.
Did you steal the pelts from Onion Town?
Pelts? No, not pelts. Copper.
Yeah, they seem to think that we've stolen their pelts.
No. See, I haven't even been to Onion Town except with you. I have not been to
But
Onion
when you
Town.
came
Thank God it's
back,
gone.
you threw a bunch of pelts at Jep.
Yes, I had them in my inventory. I forgot to put them down.
Right. Alright, thank you. I just wanted to hear from you.
Yes.
Maybe, in some other land, the disappearance of a few pelts could be forgiven, but they take lime to make, and here, that's hard to come by.
I will say I wasn't aware that so much of your camp was strictly anti-void.
It didn't used to be that way, and, well, fear changes people. Sit with me.
Of course.
I'll be honest, this isn't gonna end well. It doesn't even matter who does the first shot at this point. Do you know what I mean?
War's brewing.
It's just, I'm thinking of leaving. Don't tell anyone about this, but I think Lucius stole the hides. I don't know who to trust anymore. I want us to exist peacefully. I might not support the Void, and I don't want anything to do with it. But I do respect your right to believe in what you want to believe. I think, and you're fine to say no to this, but I think if you actually want to worship the Void, then we need to leave. We need to head up into the mountains, up into the chill and the cold.
It's really regrettable. This place is my home, after all. It's where I came from.
I want you to grab some supplies, like some wood. Okay? We don't tell anyone, we don't explain. We just act peacefully, and then, when you're ready, we leave.
At this point, tale of a certain loose-lipped man and his fighting words had finally reached Beethoven, and he was not happy.
Who are you looking for?
Oh, on it. We're looking for Hergus. We're having an emergency town meeting.
Oh.
Time now.
Uh-oh. Let's go check this out.
We need him now. Howard, is everything alright? Hey.
No, everything is not alright.
What happened?
What did he do?
He has threatened to raid Foxtown. He might possibly be behind a raid on the Mountaineers.
Tell me, do you have any proof of this?
No, that's why we're asking him.
Okay,
That's why
so
we're
now
getting him
we're
here.
just taking the word of other settlements to then imprison one of our own people?
Hergus, you need to run. You need to run. You need to run.
Why? What the hell is going on? What is going on?
I want to talk to you. You're not in trouble for anything.
What do you mean I'm not in trouble? You're not. What is going on? This is insanity, guys. What the hell?
I just
Hergus, come on.
I just want to talk to you. I want to hear your side of the story. I want to make sure. Okay. I heard some things that you threatened to jokingly raid Foxtown. So I just want to know.
Joe, follow me.
And answer honestly, please. Did you jokingly threaten the foxes? And do you have anything to note about this supposed rumor of the attack?
First of all, nobody was threatened. Among my trusted compatriots was jokingly talking about barbarianizing towns down to the ground.
Okay,
The reason we created correspondence at all with Fox's Creek was because we wanted to trade with them. They have 2 tailors. Mind you, these are the tailors that allegedly have stolen from us.
Allegedly.
And we still haven't gotten recompense for.
Can I
And now
speak on
I'm
Fox
getting
Creek?
all of the heat. It's crazy.
Let him speak.
Quite frankly, I don't think we can trust a single word out of Fox
Alright.
Creek. They've already spread very false information about our good church. They stole from us, and they haven't even given it back.
Those bastards. Kill them all. That's what I say.
This people
quite frankly, I think
is why we
violence
have
is the only
town. This
option
is
here, really.
war. Yes, this.
No.
No. This is why we have meetings, people. We have meetings so we can dispel
How many more
rumors
people
like
need to be
this, so
attacked?
we
You know,
can
I
hear
should
all
really
sides of the
point
story.
out-
This is your mouth. Okay?
Order!
Come on,
Order in the
let's
court!
talk this out smartly.
Quiet
I
down,
would
buddy.
like to point out, that's alright, that
No
we are actually
roughhousing.
quite well armed now. If we wanted to, we could have conducted a military operation. Maybe not a full-on war, but we could conduct a military operation if we wanted to.
Let's not say the W word here. Let's not say the W word.
Yes, the point is, right, we've got the gear, we've got the people, we've got the weapons. If they mess with us, we'll have the people to take them on. But we don't
Okay.
actually try and stuff.
Fine with that.
Okay.
Okay. We'll be
Until-
ready. We'll be ready.
And this will be in the name of the
This is
void.
a bad idea. This will
We're
only
gonna be
result
ready,
in
Matt.
Yes,
death.
I agree. We are not going to throw our weight around. A show of force is not out of the options, but it is not. It is unfavorable. But until we can completely confirm the rest of these rumors, Hergus, I just kindly ask you to keep your distance between Fox Creek. because
I've been
they
with
definitely
Hergus all
seem to
day. He did not harm anyone at all. Not one little person.
Beolin was doing his absolute best to avoid conflict, even as the forces that be tried to kick it off.
I believe you, Hergus, and I want to trust your word. But we need to confirm everything so we have all of the facts before we make any final decisions.
Why should we be nice when they've spread nothing but lies about us and stolen from us twice?
I don't think
peace is far beyond our options.
It is a point, but peace is favorable. If there's war, there's inevitably going to be losses on both sides, unwanted losses.
You bureaucrats get nothing done, I swear.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I don't know how things have snowballed to this point where people are actually calling me a warmonger. I think what was established was that me and a mate were joking about burning villages down to the ground, and someone took that a little bit too seriously and caused all of this tension, frankly. I mean, I'll take responsibility for joking about it, but things just kind of gotten out of hand, and then now it seems like specifically Foxtown just is so threatened by my presence. They don't really want me even going near them at all. So I just find really funny, actually. Like I'm just a clockmaker. I just make the soup. I don't know what they're expecting me to do. I've been very, very tense.
Having packed up all their need for the journey, it was time for Lynn and Pivot to head over to the mountain.
So, the small beam is over this way. We'll get it and then come back. Alright, I think we made a clean getaway. We can scale the mountain here.
Alright, torches out.
Yeah, I think this is a good spot. We can build into the ice a little bit and we should be pretty hidden.
Alright, we're digging into this side though, right?
Yeah, it's just for now.
Alright.
Alright, now let's just cover ourselves. Well, let's settle in for the night.
Were they being too wary, or were the others being not nearly cautious enough? Only time would tell. All those currently at the creek had gathered for an address from Jeb, hoping to hear any assurance.
I won't lie, I wasn't really prepared to be a leader of a large group like this. I was kind of just hoping that we'd be a small little town on this little creek. We'd live peacefully, but now it seems like war could potentially be on the horizon. And I hope that no matter what happens, we all survive to see each other, and we live in prosperity.
I want to love you, take your home from you, Joe. For anybody in Fox Creek, stand with my fucking dying breath, I will not let the boy take one more home.
Should war come, I'll be by your side.
I appreciate all of you standing here with me to defend this land.
Yes.
Jebediah, do you stand with them?
I'm Spartacus, yeah, I'm on board with this, yeah.
Creed?
I stand with you, neighbor Jeb.
Festive?
Always have, always will.
Lucius?
I am one of this world's only remaining tailors, and until my last breath I will tailor for this town.
Fox
Creek, Fox Creek, Fox Creek, Fox Creek, Fox Creek.
Anybody who stands against the friendships we've made here today will die.
Freddy certainly put it nice and succinct.
Hail King Jeb!
I'm no king. I am
King
no king.
Jeb, you wear crown, you are king. Obvious king.
King Jeb?
Most kingly man I ever have seen. Look.
I am just a humble leader.
Put that back on!
King. My sword for the king. Greek sword for
King
king.
of the foxes, king of the creek.
And with that, their confidence was reaffirmed. High up in the mountain and deep down their safety hole, Pivot and Lynn were discussing the state of affairs.
We could not choose whether war broke out or not. At this point, it's pretty clear it's unavoidable. But there is something we can choose. Because we always have a choice. We might not be able to choose how the world ends, but we can choose how we leave it. So, if you had to decide how you died, how would you want to go out?
A heavy question. What is your ultimate purpose? Should you die for your king, your creed, yourself?
I think If you want to follow your teachings faithfully and peacefully, then there's only one way you can really do it. What I'm getting at is the edges of this world. The barrier is now weak enough that you can travel through it. So if you really wanted, you could willingly give yourself to the void.
Suppose that would be a fitting end.
If it was me, I don't want to be killed in battle. I want to go out either doing something that means something or peacefully from a friend's hand. The best way I can put this is, part of the reason I am leaving is for you, yes. Because I got you into that situation and everyone was talking about war, talking about killing all the void cultists, and yes, you forsake them, but you still have a right to practice your religion. And I was concerned you'd become an example. I just want peace. And I don't want it through violent means. I don't want to spend my last moments fighting for something that won't even matter. But this, protecting you, getting you to safety, this matters.
I suppose you won't know what I think very few people do if I have my mask on.
Only he knew why he wore that mask. Maybe it was to distance himself from the cruelties of this world, but maybe the world wasn't quite as cruel as he thought.
Thank you for showing me such trust.
You're the only person I met who's worthy of it.
For what it's worth, you have very beautiful eyes.
Having made it down from the summit, the pair would soon run into a hunter who knew these lands far better than them.
Hello.
Hello.
I think I recognize you. Weren't you from the Mountaineers?
I am, yeah.
We're actually heading that way.
Oh, really?
Would you like to travel together?
Sure, why not?
Would you like to lead the way?
Yeah, sure, follow me.
Thanks.
Well, anyway, I'm sure, my group would, love to hear your story. There's just so much misinformation going around. It's so hard to wrap our head around it.
This path is so much easier than the one I initially took.
Yeah, no, as soon as you get on top of the mountain, it's much easier. If you're down in the valley or the water, it's a pain.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, this is why you're called the Mountaineers.
Yeah, we know the mountain, for sure. Let me get all of our, people together and our leader.
Oh,
Pax,
okay.
Pax. The Taylors are here. They have some interesting news.
Taylor.
Oh, Taylor, yeah, sorry.
The Mountaineers were definitely welcoming. Lynn just needed to determine if this would be a safe place for her and Pivot to lay low.
So, what's your stance on the conflict between Onion Town and Fox Creek?
Well, we are remaining neutral, as there seems to be a lot of contradictory statements, so we can't really determine true between false.
Yeah,
so we decided we will let everyone else work it out, since it's not particularly our business.
I have one other question that I need to ask. Now, I know you guys aren't really that particular about the Church of the Void, but are you neutral to that as well?
We really don't associate with.
I see.
Whether it be religion or war, it does not concern us.
Okay. So are you open to those of different religions worshipping their religion as long as it's peaceful?
We grant asylum to those who need it.
That sounds pretty promising, Pivot. What do you think?
Seems reasonable.
Pivot left the Void cult because they became too violent, and he just wants to worship peacefully. So I brought him to Fox Creek, but then they put up a sign saying Noid, and they've been saying things like, "Death to all who worship the Void," and Pivot can't stay there.
Okay, well, do you guys mind waiting here a second so we can go discuss in private?
Sure, but can we get inside Pivot's ship?
Yeah, you guys can just wait.
Just go ahead inside. We'll talk.
Go upstairs.
I mean, I'm personally fine so far with it.
I stand by granting asylum to those who need it, but I am worried about that Taylor.
Keep an eye, but I say we grant them asylum. We are going to grant you asylum, but we would like to ask you a few more questions, Miss Taylor.
Of course.
Staying out of regional politics might make it easier to carry on with the day-to-day, but it also means the mountain wouldn't know of any incoming army until its soldiers were at their door.
Is Onion Town going to war with Fox Creek?
From what I understand, on my perspective, Onion Town thinks Fox Creek is going to attack, and Fox Creek thinks Onion Town is going to attack, and the Void Cult is trying to murder everyone because the Void told them so.
Fox Creek was preparing for the worst, and with the added manpower of Falberg, they were getting things done.
So, current status, It's going pretty well. We've settled in nicely to Camp Fox. The middle layer of the wall is done. We need to fortify it with cobblestone, but that'll come. We've got a new Noid sign built out of planks that I just built. The tensions, I think, are still there. We're making an effort to try and resolve them, but it's looking like some of the Foulsburg people may want this Hergus guy dead, so we'll have to see.
Fox Creek taking us in was godsend, because we probably would have starved. Jeb, do you think we'll win this war?
Depends if we can get the Mountaineers on our side enough. I think could go either way.
Not aiding their stresses was the cold that only seemed to get worse and worse.
Brother, it is fucking cold outside.
It's -8.
I'm so glad we have fur clothes.
It's very nice.
Though, now that Fox Creek was missing one half of their tailors, their ability to make more winter gear was in question.
Have you heard the news about Lynn Taylor?
Have not.
Lynn Taylor and Pivot have left Fox Creek because of the war. They've gone into the wilderness.
Absolute cowards.
I took some of your meat. Do you need any?
No, I'm good. Just need a moment to think. Maybe best to just retreat over to the mountain.
I don't think so.
They have better fortifications.
The village wall may offer some protection, but you can't do much better than solid stone in every direction. Over in Onion Town's hall, Greenwood was attempting to remove any separation between church and state.
Right, well, I have a proposition, right, which I think will both be necessary for our survival and conducive to our future glory in this world, right? At the moment, we've got two groups here. We've got the much larger Onion Town, which has, this big population group, all this infrastructure, very nice. And then we have the borough up northwest, who has all this armor, all this weaponry, and we've been friends for quite a while, right? Perhaps it's time to make it official. I suggest that we unify into the world's first nation. Onion Town will be the capital, and we'll try and recruit other towns to the nation. The Void Church will be the official religion of this nation, and we'll get together, we'll combine our resources, and we'll make a sizable armed force that will fight off any invaders and allow us to expand our territory with ease. We can go to the other towns, and we can try and recruit them to our nation, promising security with the weapons and armor we have gathered. And we'll use this town council as the basis for the empire that will one day, hopefully, dominate this land.
Whilst Beolin might have to bend to the will of the people, he wouldn't snap yet, and he would keep promoting peace.
I would agree, but we should make promises of not enforcing anything on any new towns, because I'd imagine that would dissuade them from joining.
Though, as Sean had already made it clear, he'd convert by the sword if necessary.
Quite frankly, I'm not happy to just let these Fox Creek people off. I think we should at least have a show of force or something. Spreading lies and stealing, and they've had no repercussions whatsoever. Haven't even returned the stolen things. It's not even just one source that they've stolen from us. We've been building all these weapons and armor all this whole time. And what are we not going to use them? I don't understand.
Well, we made them more as a deterrent rather than combat, because that's
I think the greatest deterrent is a show of force, quite frankly.
We are getting to a point, where we do have to be a bit more assertive, right? Like, it's getting to a point where the tensions are bubbling over and the dominating faction of this place is beginning to be decided. We have to make sure we're on top, right? We can't let ourselves fall behind here. I know I'm always saying that I'm the money man and money's the most important thing, and I still think that, but I think a good second to money, cash money, is the camaraderie we've all developed. And I think as long as we work together as an empire, right, and we stand up for ourselves, make a proper military, then we can probably become the strongest this world has ever seen and bring true, lasting peace to this land, no longer divided by squabbling factions on the verge of conflict.
Yeah.
If we don't start making our empire expand, gain allies, gain territory, then someone's going to expand on us.
I feel intimidation is a double-edged blade, because on one hand, it might convince them, but I feel like that would cause bad sentiments to be passed around.
We don't need to
I hear you,
directly
but I
address
have to say this, that I don't think it's taken a lot from us for these people to be intimidated. Even the mere idea, even the mere jape of burning one of their buildings to the ground has sent them into a very hostile. They're like caged rats. They're terrified.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
it's not up to us whether or not they're intimidated by us. It's
about
up to them.
we imply it. So are we agreed then that we will form the Onion Empire? Is that what we agreed upon?
Everybody to the Onion Empire!
For the Onion Empire!
To the Onion
Empire! For the Empire!
As the Fox Creek Onion Empire feud kept escalating, some elements of the officially neutral Mountaineers were taking issue with the presence of refugees.
When are they leaving?
I don't think that they are. I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't like them here.
I feel uncomfortable bringing more and more people in. I know that PAX wants to grant asylum for people, but permanent living can be
Granting
interesting.
asylum is the same as making a defense pact. What if they're being isolationist? Why are they here?
I told you, Riggy, from the beginning, we would grant asylum to anyone who needs it. And I mean anyone.
That's not isolationist.
We can be isolationists. We can be cut off from the rest of the world while still granting asylum. I don't think we should work with...
How that works.
You may have issue with it, but we came to an agreement, and we will be granting them asylum.
I'm considering leaving because I do not want to be associated with this place if there are people who are not us living here.
That is fair. I mean, I would understand. You're the most crucial part, I would say, to our entire faction, so I think not having you here would put everybody in jeopardy.
Until he made up his mind, though, Riggy would keep smithing away, ensuring the mountain had the means to guard itself from outside influence.
I need armor.
Yeah, I'm working.
Speaking of...
Hello.
Who might you be?
We're from Onion Town. We wanted to meet the Mountaineers.
Well, you can meet from the outside of the wall.
You're shutting the gate on us, really? Okay.
I think that's fair.
Amazing wall.
Well, we have something we need to discuss. So tell us, what brings you here?
We heard some disdainful rumors about a supposedly poor interaction between your town and ours, and we just wanted to ask about that.
Yes, well, we've been told you intend to attack some allies.
Yeah, what is this ally that you speak of, just to clarify?
Why does it matter?
Well, we just want to make sure we're on the same page about these rumors, because we're not...
Yeah,
I'm a bit
we're
uncertain
here to
of what's going
dispel
on.
rumors, not
Oh.
cause any.
And so you come with an army?
We have to be armed or
I
we'll
would
get
have
killed.
died on
Yeah.
the way back if it wasn't for these guys, actually. It is kind of necessary. We got
Yeah.
attacked by some drifters and some wolves. By not here to attack, they would have brought much more people for that.
If Dajan speaks for you, you may enter.
I must say, this is a lovely place you have. Very cave-like on the inside.
Whilst some might have taken that as an insult, these people loved their home, granite halls and all.
Can I ask to hear the rumor you've been told, just so we're on the same page?
Yes, we would like to be on the same page before we start talking.
Fox Creek requested our aid, as attack seems imminent.
The rumors of the quote-unquote raid on Fox Creek was the fault of Hergus. He was joking with friends. That group of people went and told more people, and then I told another person, and he misconstrued it as seriousness, and it just kind of snowballed, so to speak. There has and never will be any plans to offensively attack anyone.
I have been to some of the meetings. There seems to be a certain portion of you that do want a war.
It's not split down the middle, but most people don't want a war, most people want diplomacy, and then some people just want to get it over with because they think it's inevitable.
Now listen, we need your assurance that these people that do want a war do not do anything rash, anything that would cause a conflict. Because once a conflict is started, there's no going back.
Well, I feel like that's not true, but if anyone independently tries to start wars, they will be quickly removed from our community.
Also, can I speak on some of these members of Fox Creek? From what I've heard, they've been saying some quite disparaging things about certain people in Onion Town.
And it's not proven, but we are under slight suspicion that they potentially stole about 6-8 soaked hide from us a few days prior.
Doesn't sound like them.
It was Lucius and Lynn who stole... I don't know if you know who they are, but they're tailors in Fox Creek.
Yeah, some of them seem rather nice, but it's a mixed bag.
I'll need to sleep on this.
Pax was unsure who to believe. Everyone was telling him one thing and not telling him another. Whilst Onion Empire's diplomats were busy doing diplomacy, 2 of its members were out in the woods approaching Fox Creek.
Okay, let's go turn left. And I'm gonna dig down. And we're gonna start digging. Dig here.
Just to cover the top. Alright, you probably should stop talking.
Yeah, I've already made the chain.
Hold on a minute.
I'll be seeing you around, my good sir. Yes, unfortunately we have to leave now.
What? Sarah?
Emergency!
Yes?
Our food source has been raided.
After him. There is a man traveling through the ground.
We have uncooked food, but all of our cooked food was stolen by a Bradley Flare.
With naught but a shovel and a pick, Bradley Flare was able to wipe out the creek's food security.
Bradley Flare made this underneath our base. What the hell? I think this is a declaration. What do you think of this?
I think this means heads will roll.
Those who chased after him were determined to make his head the first.
Okay, this is bad. Yeah. Wait. We can talk about this.
Drop it all right now before I kill you.
Okay. Ow. Jesus. That is all of it.
And who was your accomplice?
Jesus Christ.
Whoa,
He's giving it
quick.
back. At least let him tell us his accomplice first. Who was he?
Listen, we were told
deal
to
with
by Hergus. He said he would overthrow our leader if nothing was done.
I knew it was Hergus. We need to do something about
no
Hergus.
authority.
Whether or not it was true, Bradley's excuse was at least plausible.
I'm worried for my leader. He is having a hard time controlling the angry people of Onion Town.
I knew this would
They are
happen.
forming an empire.
Yeah. Well. What do we do about Bradley here?
You take Foxtown food.
I thought he would
You
be satisfied
do
with that.
Foxtown. Krieg ending this.
Yeah, I do not trust that. I'll be seeing you around. I don't want to die, so
Bradley was slippery. He managed to escape Krieg's sword and disappear into the blanket of white.
Krieg, I believe we have lost him.
He gone.
This is distressing.
Having now made it back from the Mountaineers, Beolin was ready to address the town on their prospects.
Well,
We're
thank
looking
you.
pretty stacked right now, my guys. The Empire is looking strong.
Now, the topic of this meeting is the expedition. Most of you in this room were there, but for those of you who are not, it went gray.
Gray.
It went grayish. Nothing gained, nothing lost.
Quite frankly, I think their neutrality is a sign that there is nothing stopping us from showing Fox Creek not to mess with the Onion Empire.
I think we've all come to a particular comfort in knowing that, yes, I think we're ready. I think we might be ready here.
And then, Bradley and Davy burst in.
Hold on, Davey has something important to
Davey has
say.
something very important to say.
we were hunting around River Creek, but we
left
decided
area.
to preemptively ensure the security of Onion Town, of course, and may have been burrowing under their town and may have entered their food storage and may have taken a lot of it, and they may have found out.
No! They are such weasels!
Unfortunately, they did temporarily capture me. I was forced to give up what I had taken. Davey got
I still
out
have
with
everything.
it. But
I have.
horrifically, as I surrendered, one of their members started going on about how he was going to kill me. So I made a daring escape through the mountains.
Good job.
But even after I surrendered, they were going to kill me anyways.
They were talking about building shields and armor and all that. They have leather. I don't know how the fuck they got limestone, but they're making leather.
I'll tell you how the fuck they got limestone. They've pilfered it. All they've done is been parasites.
They stole from us. They're parasites.
There's no
We ride tonight. This is enough, I think. Before we get armor and weapons, we should kill
Ready
them.
yourself. We shall fight tonight then.
Even Beolin had now been persuaded into permitting this crusade.
Speak of this
fight
to no one.
for Onion Empire.
Good,
Fight
good.
for the Onion Empire.
Everybody,
Ships. Everyone, mind your tongue, mind your tongue.
Use your.
There's someone coming. I'm not sure who it is.
Make sure you've got improvised armor at least.
It was Ceres who'd followed the thieves all the way back to their den.
I walk towards here. I do not have my weapon out. I do not have a shield. Simply
Hello there.
because why this member of yours, Bradley Flair, decided to steal our food supplies, no less.
We overheard some war party and how you were going to be building shields and armor, and somehow you had already gotten leather that we have been
We do not have leather.
We heard you say
Here's
it.
the thing. We are working
heard you
towards
say
it. We said leather is the bottleneck.
Yes, but how far along were you? You said you were one stage away. All
2
you
days
had...
away.
We were not.
2 days
We were
away.
2 stages away from having dried leather. Or not dried leather. What is that name? The first stage of it.
So,
Why did you steal our food supply? Bradley stole
Please, wait.
food supplies.
Okay,
during
can
the
you
winter.
deny this?
Why are you not
After
punishing
I
him
had
for
surrendered,
that?
were you not going just about to kill me?
yes, he did say
We
there was
want
a
a
very
proper
strong
imprisonment,
speech
a proper
of
trial.
death.
I think your trial would end in his death, quite frankly.
Much
We at
difference.
least need our crocs back.
You can get your crops back when you join our empire and submit, you understand?
Hey, mind your tongue, mind your tongue.
Who said that?
Mind your tongue.
I apologize for his outburst.
Well, at least know this. Please do not try and steal from us again.
Is that a threat?
No, I said please.
Alright, Keris, well, you've been very
Hold
polite a
people
little bit.
arms.
And I know
Yes.
that, we could easily capture you if we wanted to, or kill you, or whatever. But if you want to, you're free to go now if you so please, because you've been so polite about it.
Can I
Yes.
something first?
That Bradley should at least face some consequences for what
We will discuss it.
I'm sure Ceres could rest easy, knowing the Empire had dutifully promised to investigate itself.
I think the prospects of peace are quite unlikely. I will still try, but I think it is breaking down very quickly. The food is actually quite a major issue, but it will eventually be able to be solved. But the fact that it was during winter is essentially the intentions behind it are bigger than what happened.
Who's that? Oh, sure.
I saw them among the trees, several of them.
Several?
I thought you came here alone.
There's a war party in the woods?
I did, but other people know of what Bradley Flair has done.
Ceres, why do you step inside the town?
There's
That
torches,
might be
there's
the
torches
point.
in the woods.
I came
Step
here
in-
as an individual to talk to Bradley
Ceres, step inside
Well, you
the
have
town
no
hall, I
authority
think,
then.
for your own safety.
Yes.
let's go to that.
I'm okay to step inside the town.
People outside.
Is that one of them? Don't be hostile. Ask questions first.
Greg.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Steal from Fox
Who
Creek.
the fuck paid off those bears?
Sorry.
Whilst no one was sure if there were people in those trees, Amnesia Joe knew that their leaves definitely hid grizzlies.
I've seen more than just you in the forest, Krieg. Who's with you?
Well, this is getting a little bit shaky now.
Hey, does anyone have healing items?
Joe!
Hey there. Hey, Joe.
Damn it, dude!
Yeah, take those and get the fuck out, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is not a good time, sorry. But hey there, Krieg. Are you here to make any aggressive actions, or are you here in peaceful terms?
Krieg angry. Thief come to Fox Creek and steal all our
Have
food.
left. I know they have left, but we are talking about it. We are talking about the individual to punish, not the people.
Can we punish
Hey,
the
Bradley.
individuals that have
You're not
stolen
listening.
and lied
Yes.
about us from
We
Fox
just
Creek,
want-
maybe? I'm sorry. You've
you
stolen
want
from us
Brand-
twice,
you
3
want-
times.
Excuse me, order. You came here because you want justice for what Bradley did. We want justice for what your members did to us in the same manner.
Krieg, do not worry about what they say. They won't
Behind
mention
you.
any individuals.
What?
Drifters!
It's a siege! Run!
What the fuck? Where did these guys come
There's too many, run!
Stand your ground, man!
No, rest! There's too many, get back to the town hall, there's too many.
Retreat to the town hall! Fall back!
Even with all their armor, the Empire's soldiers knew not to mess with drifters.
This town crier they've sent that's just been yelling at us, not really giving us any answers, has not quelled any of my concerns. I still think we
Yeah, I
should
think they're
march on
just
Fox
doing it
Creek.
to scout out the town.
I don't know why we de-escalated at all, to be honest.
I agree.
Yeah. Ceres, I'm going to say this plain and simple. There is no peace between Fox Creek and Onion
Hey,
Empire. This
that
communication is far too little too late, I'm afraid.
It's too little too late. We have been trying over and over to
You have
communicate.
not. This is the
Right.
first move you made. This is the
Oh,
first
this is the
move.
first time.
I'm far
Just
beyond
maybe.
diplomacy with you at this point, Fox Creek. We've given you ample chances, and you've done nothing but
Sean, why
steal
do
and
you
lie
keep
about us.
trying to go for violence? Everyone else seems to be trying for peace, but you
I'm
keep going
sorry,
for violence.
I can't foresee a world where we are at peace. That's just not a foreseeable future for me.
I
anymore.
can foresee it, but it's stressful. It's stressful.
Could I
In
raise
fact,
potential,
I'm just going
potential
to have
idea?
to say something. I'm sorry, I'm about to burst. This is ridiculous. Anytime that we veer towards getting something done, we back away in fear when it comes down to actually doing it. Right, we have been slighted over and over and over and over again by members of Fox Creek, and then when it comes down to getting stuff done, we aim for diplomacy and peace. It's bullshit. I don't want it anymore.
Huggus, allow me to be the first step.
Oh, whoa, whoa!
No,
Hey,
No!
Cut your diss
John,
out.
John!
If you
He's gone. He's gone
All
already.
Whoa, watch it!
Oh god.
If you do,
There's a couple.
Whoa, watch it! Come on, guys!
I don't want to kill him. I don't want this. God damn it.
I do want this.
Get him, Claude. You!
You attacked me!
Yes.
We got him. We got him.
This is good. This is
We
right.
got him.
Fuck. God
Oh,
damn.
Cloud died.
I tried so hard. Days worth of progress thrown in the fucking trash.
No, Claude.
Oh my good god.
Sean's mission had finally been completed. He had given Ceres to the Void, and in doing so, destroyed any chance of peace.
Claude killed by another player.
Well, safe to say this may mean war.
God.
Everyone must be on high alert.
The Empire may have reduced their enemy's number by 1, but they paid likewise in casualties.
Claude was so innocent. Why did they have to kill him?
Because you fucks killed one of theirs. When I told.
Ceres struck first even. Ceres killed Claude, and then Lou killed Ceres.
Now is not the time to be pointing fingers. I know
It's
that you
not.
had a
I
vision.
know.
I know
We're
that you
up.
had a vision for this place. I
We're
know
up
that you had a
creek,
vision. I
and
know
our
you tried your
paddles
best.
in fucking pieces.
I know. But there are some conflicts that you can't
It's so
resolve.
over. It's so over. It's so over, bro.
So we're at war now, right?
I was
So
gonna.
we're at war. I just want to have that clarified for me.
We were going to have war, Hurgus, but we were gonna have it organized. We were gonna send a declaration. None of us were gonna be over there when it kicked the fuck off. We need to rally our fucking forces,
Everybody?
get as many last-minute pieces of armor as we can, and then kill them all, I guess, because there's no other options now. Upstairs,
Everybody,
war
come on,
room,
come on. It's time
upstairs.
to make the battle plan. Stop faffing about.
We need to talk about what the fuck
Okay.
just happened.
1 minute.
Greenwood.
One thing. Oh, now he's on fire.
Oh god.
Once Greenwood had put himself out, they could address the elephant in the room, or more accurately, the elephant not in the room with them anymore.
I
We've
would
got to
like
do
to
this.
say something. We just lost a good man. One of the Onion Town founders.
Yeah.
Hmm,
I
a good
feel like
slip.
we're putting his good name to fucking waste. If we don't fucking acknowledge we just lost our blacksmith. The very armor we're wearing, the very helmets we're wearing, the very swords we're using to kill these people. We lost him because we got too rash and decided to kill him too early.
We're probably in a bad spot, but I have a plan. Fox Creek is weak. We say to them, everybody, this town is now under the Onion Empire, and anyone who wants to contest that is welcome to fight our army of armored warriors. But if not, then you need to get out of town or become a prisoner of war. That's what we'll do, an ultimatum. And then we take what we can, and hopefully that will show the whole world that nobody messes with the Onion Empire.
As everyone was gearing up to leave, some remarked on how complicated things had gotten since they started out.
I just wanted to bake pies and own a bakery.
I just wanted to make furniture. I wanted to carve
Okay, so
things and build things.
Which one of you need fur coats?
Oh, I need one.
I could use fur pants.
Fox Creek was under no illusions as to what Ceres's death meant. They'd spent days fearing the worst, and it had finally happened.
Onion Town has struck down a diplomat. They do not mean for peace. Their leaders have lost control. It's over. Maybe best to just retreat over to the mountain. I will be heading there soon.
Though whilst Lucius was preparing to follow in Lynn's footsteps, Freddy heard the sound of a different set of feet crushing snow outside the gate.
I am a neutral courier. I am here to deliver a message from Onion Town.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They have declared war on you guys.
Stay at the gates. Stay at the gates.
Shit.
Amnesia Joe isn't an enemy. He's just...
I know.
Yeah, they kind of threatened my life if I didn't come over here to give you the message, so I just had to give you that. I'm probably gonna go with peace to the Mountaineers. They also wanted me to give you the spear as like a show of force.
Would you take Lucius with you?
Is that
Amnesia?
the spear?
I am
Yes,
getting
the Mountaineers.
You can give this shit back to them.
Tell the
Thank you.
Mountaineers, take Lucius, and tell the Mountaineers that we didn't start this.
Thank you for the
Yes.
information, Amnesia Joe. I appreciate it greatly.
Let us leave, Amnesia.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
It's a very treacherous journey.
And also, just so everyone is aware, I did build a grave for Ceres behind my house if anyone wishes to pay respects.
Ceres, you're a friend. I remember when you brought us iron for the first time. You just wanted peace so badly that you gave it to everybody, thinking that would promote peace. You were the one who came to our camp and told us of Fox Creek, a place that is now our home. You'll be missed, but you will be avenged.
Ceres Kane wasn't the only one who needed burying, though.
Attention, attention. When you all have a moment, we're going to be holding a funeral for our smith.
He was the best of us, to be honest. I mean, he did so much for us, so he asked for so little.
He was the best of the best.
Onion Town. He helped this city prosper. I mean,
He was
like
the
the
beating
very
heart.
sword, this very sword, your helmet, this knife, your shield, all of it was from Claude, and he asked for nothing.
He refused to take armor. Like, he didn't even take his own armor. That's why he died, in a sense, because he was so selfless.
Rather than let this loss dissuade his comrades, Sean would take center stage and galvanize Onion Town against Fox Creek and for the Void.
Friends, comrades, we are gathered here today for two reasons. One, to honor the loss of our great blacksmith Claude, who did nothing but serve us with kindness and a valiant bravery. And second, for revenge, and to squash whatever rebellion is left in Fox Creek. Now, might I remind you of the fourth tenet of the Void. There is no end, only evolution. Any of us who fall in battle, any of us faithful to the Void, that is not the end, I promise. You will be greeted by the warm embrace of the Void in the afterlife. So fight that in mind. Whether you live or die, greatness will await you. For Claude.
For Claude!
For Claude!
Praise the Void!
Praise the Void!
Now desperate to close the technological gap, Freddy and Jebediah had ventured out on one last copper run.
It's been mined. No, but another copper deposit nearby. We can also get more granite there. Big lips. Oh!
Watch out.
It would seem that nature itself wanted to keep them undergeared.
Bear! There's a bear!
I'm going.
Copper, we can bring back at least a little.
Okay.
What was that? A pig. Sometimes the best of men die the simplest of deaths. Before Freddy's body could even be brought back to town, Bob would arrive with his own bad news.
Jeb, I bring news.
Yeah?
The people of Oniontown have spoken. They intend to approach you and demand either submission or outright destruction. In memory of their friend Claude, who they've claimed you all slew, they are offering a chance for non-combatants to leave the settlement. Some will see it as just a chance to lessen the enemy numbers. Some will see it as a genuine offer. But more broadly, the the Mountaineers are welcoming refugees.
Tell me, what would you consider stealing everyone's food stores in the middle of winter? What would you consider that?
I'll not claim that there are any true innocent actors in here, but they claim First Blood was drawn by you when you slew Claude, their blacksmith, who, by their accounts, was a non-combatant.
Well, considering our person was a diplomat, I really doubt he struck first.
I can't speak to what happened. I can't speak to what truth each party will claim. I can only present these messages. I wish there was more I could do, but I don't think there is. I'm sorry.
Freddy's dead.
I mourn him. It is truly regrettable to see him gone.
I wish it didn't have to come to this. I've lost 2 brave men today, and I don't wish to lose any more. And I urge all people of Fox Creek who do not wish to be a part of this war to leave and go to the mountains or wherever else they feel safe. What is a king without their people, though?
With the town's war party now fully equipped, they'd soon be marching south to expand the empire.
Do we have any rough estimates on how many we'll be dealing with?
Depends who shows up.
There's about 11
Probably
of
the
us
king
right
at
now.
least.
But
most of them won't have armor.
It would be
Yeah.
honorable of the king to at least go down with his town.
I would.
But I doubt that.
If you can, capture or kill Jeb. If we do that, we'll gain control of the town and remove our opposition. So yes, lads, stay together, and we should be able to get through this. If you have the chance to give mercy, give it. But don't let yourself go soft. If we need to kill them, we will.
Once this is over, this is peace, alright?
Hopefully.
I hope.
As long as the Mountaineers don't get any funny ideas.
As the soldiers drew nearer to the creek, Lucius and Joe walked even further away, just hoping they might find peace up in the Alps.
I should have brought more food. I thought 1 bowl would be enough for the journey. Are we close? I'm on my last bar.
Yes, we are very close, actually. We should be seeing them soon.
Do any of you have food?
I'm starving to death.
Food, unfortunately, I don't.
Inside.
Oh, you're starving? Here, I've only got the 1 piece. Only one of you will stop starving, but eat that now. Go on inside.
You've been starving longer.
Damage, eat that. Hey, just wait here a moment. I'll give. Actually, you're fucking freezing to that. Okay, go upstairs. You can light that fire to keep yourself warm, as you seem a bit frozen.
The Mountaineers were generous enough to save them from starvation, and to provide a hearth against which Amnesia Joe could thaw his limbs.
Amnesia Joe, shall I speak from Fox Creek's perspective, and you will speak from Onion Town?
Yeah, the best I can.
I will list what they've done so far. Hello, Lynn.
Hello.
It was an unceremonious reunion. Lucius could hardly hold Lynn's desertion of Fox Creek against her when he was ultimately convinced to do the same.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I am one of the only tailors, and up until now I have been a citizen of Fox Creek. I am currently questioning my citizenship. Onion Town has declared war on us. We sent a diplomat named Ceres. They killed him in cold blood. In the middle of negotiations, their leader pulled out a knife and stabbed him to death.
Lucius would ask one more time if the Mountaineers might step in to save the creek.
I will likely remain here personally, but Fox Creek would like to request a few soldiers from the mountain.
We will not participate. They can go as individuals, if anyone likes to, but as a whole, we would not want to bring war to a mountain.
Neutral, but we will grant asylum to anyone who wants it.
I do
Taking
question the
in
neutrality.
people is not being neutral, especially when they're enemies of Onion Town. That is, taking sides is what it is.
Well, you
I
must
agree with
understand everyone is an enemy of.
If we received a refugee from Onion Town, I would accept them in a heartbeat.
Viggy's continued protests soon had the tailors considering if they could really ever call this cave their home.
I think we need to have a talk. I am sorry for leaving without a word. I was worried if I said anything, they would attack Pivot.
Onion Town wants to conquer or kill all of us. We must survive.
Everything has an end, Lucius. The only thing you can control is how you go out.
What I'm saying is we can live quietly down there past mountain. Just stay there. Perhaps we can begin farming flax and making clothes, and then maybe when everything is fine again, we can begin trading.
By now, the copper-clad imperialists had almost reached their target.
Everyone, form up, form up.
Yeah, we're forming up. Regroup with the main army.
Alright, so everybody, if you haven't got any proper armor on, like any metal armor, pick someone with metal armor and buddy up. Okay, everyone, this is it. Ready yourselves? This could very well define how this entire
you're with
world
me,
will
yeah.
shape out. What we do here today.
Yeah.
I feel we will win, but it will be
Yes, okay.
potentially costly.
It's time to move on, everybody.
We're ready. Let's move out.
Left, right, left.
Everybody,
Left,
face down.
right,
Hug the
left.
leg. Okay, hug the side of the leg. Follow me.
Jeb and Medic, the only ones currently holding down the fort, sat atop their wall and talked. They did not know how close the enemy was.
Well, at least we can go out with a little bang.
No matter what you plan, I'm gonna stay here and keep building. Whether you want to fight, I'm not much of a fighter. I'll sit here and build, but if things end up peaceful somehow, I'll still be here and build with you.
Thank you, Medic. You've been here since the beginning, and without you, I don't think half of this place could have been built.
Maybe if I wasn't here, they wouldn't have seen us as such a threat.
No, I have a feeling that they would have gone for anyone, anywhere. They're not targeting us for anything that we did. They're targeting us because they want someone to target.
Well, not much of anyone to target now.
You know, I think I'm gonna go to the mountains. I don't want to stay there, but I just want to see what's happening. I'm curious.
I'll stay here and hold down the fort. Whatever happens.
I know neither one of us want to give up this place, but I don't want you to die. I don't want this place to die.
Oh, I'm sure they'll leave once they see it's just me. I don't even know where Onion Town is.
Onion Town did know where Fox Creek was, though. At long last, they laid eyes on it, the home of thieves and liars, of the most deplorable charlatans to ever pollute this land. The heretics will pay. The void will have their souls.
Right, everybody, form up on the walls, form up. This is it. Come on over. Everybody. This is it. Come on, everybody. The walls. Alright, this is it, guys. No more waiting around. Charge!
Break them down!
Get them!
This is for plague!
This is for plague, you black
All manner of insults were hurled as they vaulted the palisades. Medic would have no chance for reasoned dialogue.
So that's how you guys are.
And so he fell, his last breath spent in defense of his home.
Did we capture the town?
I thought this was going to be a lot more climactic, I must say.
The Empire was confused. They knew they were stronger than Fox Creek, but not that much stronger.
I think this is it. I think we got him.
Is there only one person here? Oh my...
Was it just that one guy? Wait, so the king left one guy here and all of his men, they just dipped?
What? They did.
Jeb is dead. He needs to be killed.
That's just plain cowardice.
Medic had served his comrades far beyond anything expected of him, but in the end, he died without anyone at his side.
They left their one guy to die.
They left all their resources here as well. What were they thinking?
Yeah, they
I
even
don't know.
left weapons.
That wasn't a battle, and if we don't kill them, they're going to come back with retaliation, quite frankly.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky, to be honest, because we can't easily kill them. If they're going to hide, they're going to hide, right?
They
So I
went up to the
guess-
mountains.
The Mountaineers.
Went to the Mountaineers?
No, we
I
just
feel like the Mountaineers are good as dead now.
No.
Interesting.
No, I
Alright.
don't think the Mountaineers.
I
let
feel
that
like we should
happen. I
demand
feel like
to let the people that are hiding there
Yeah.
out.
Well, the point, everyone, we make our way to the Mountaineers. Got it?
yes, Mountaineers.
The Mountaineers.
Yeah.
Follow me.
With the town thoroughly pillaged, they began their trek up to the mountain, though had to stop and pitch base camp when it got too dark.
Why did you pick a door?
I thought
Oh
they
my
were
god,
cool.
that's sick.
Yes. I
Nice.
ripped it off the gate of Foxtown. I envied these doors when I first went there as a political envoy, but now they're mine.
That's what we're talking about. That's why we went to war. The doors.
Yeah. Why don't you step
Hell
into my
yeah.
office?
They were so worth it. You know, you could
Yeah.
say that the entire war hinged upon that door.
Oh my.
Right, okay, is everyone...
Hergis wasn't feeling great, and the confidence of the others was now slightly waning, what with the fact their supplies were dwindling by the hour.
We'll see what we can do, and then we go home, basically.
Yep, that's the plan.
We've already looted their town, we've killed all of their number, we've forced them into the mountains, and maybe we'll get to do even more once we get to the Mountaineers. But if we keep pushing this, we're probably not going to survive, if I'm being honest. We need to get out of this bare territory.
One more month, and then we're back in spring. One more
That's fair.
month,
Yeah,
and
that'd be
then
nice.
our crops will be back. One more month, and we will have pies, food, bread, and peace.
Attempting to flee the Empire's peace, Jebediah managed to arrive at Pax's hold just ahead of them.
So who might you all be then?
We're the Mountaineers. Where do you hail from?
Fox Creek.
Jebediah, state your business.
Well, I'm sort of gonna get murdered by a group of cultists, so there's that.
And where do the cultists hail from?
Onion Town.
I had always intended to take in refugees, and I stand by that even if some of the others aren't fond of it. But it doesn't seem like Onion Town, nay, the Void Cults, is going to let us continue our practice. Sounds like they've been raising everywhere just raising it to the ground.
With every passing day, the Mountaineers were becoming more involved in this rivalry.
Who's gonna go first here?
The point I'd like to start off with was, I mean, we could try and align ourselves with Fox Creek, but let's be honest, how much is that going to accomplish?
Can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead and speak if you want to.
I'm just slightly worried that you won't be able to stay neutral forever, because I'm worried that with the amount of people that ex-Fox Creek that are staying here, that you're likely to become a target.
If I may, I do understand that we are likely going to be a target. That's why we have all the defenses built up, of course. We just want to do the right thing and keep refuge, even if it means that Onion Town may already be after us.
I would not suggest staying neutral, as if Fox Creek and other settlements that may still be around fall and Onion Town regains their strength, they could simply conquer you.
I am a former member. I've heard their plans. I see what they intend to do. And I can confirm that this is very accurate. They see to use Onion Town as a means to establish an empire, and they seem to want to establish a false religion. I also know for a fact that they've been producing quite a lot of armor. That is less than a fifth of the molds they do have for explicitly armor production.
Before any headway could be made in the meeting, there was another knock at the mountain's gate.
And
hold that thought.
Hold that thought, we have a visitor.
Jeb,
I don't know.
Is Fox Creek gone?
No, it's the king.
I left before they came, but Medic, he stayed.
So what happened to standing
I
by
should've-
Fox
Here,
Creek?
bring him to the back. Come inside where it's warm.
I should have died with him.
Having all these Fox Creekers here makes us a pretty big target.
They're coming here next. They won't
Yes.
stop at Fox Creek.
What happened exactly?
We knew they were coming. I'm a coward. Medic died. I should have. I don't know what's left of Fox Creek, but it doesn't matter. Everything that made Fox Creek is gone.
Everyone was on very high alert.
Do you see that name tag on the horizon?
There's someone coming?
Hello, we have a Fox Creek.
Oh, you made it.
Do you know if Jeb is safe?
Oh, Jeb is here, yeah.
Jeb is here.
Oh,
he's
no
safe.
way.
Brother, you made it. I came here
So,
looking for you.
It would seem that any and all remnants of Fox Creek had been making their way over.
Who knows you're here?
I don't know. They probably assume that I came here. They know all of the other Fox Creek refugees came here.
We're manning the outer
Does anyone
defenses. Sorry
want
to
to
cut in.
prepare
but
an
we're manning
escape route?
defenses
Yeah,
now,
we're gonna
state
have to
preparation.
just get on defense. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get attacked.
These recent developments definitely weren't popular with everyone.
Just as a heads up, we're probably going to get attacked very soon, because we have literally every single Fox Creek person that is still alive in our base. If you have plans of leaving, I'd say sooner is probably better.
We had two people who were originally refugees who were speaking of going, weren't you?
Yes, both of us. And then
Since they know you're here, I would recommend the three of you flee now.
Yeah.
Since they will know that you're coming here.
I
Don't tell
agree,
any
yeah,
of us
they're
where
on
you're
their way.
going. We don't want to know.
Just grab what you need and get
But
out
the
of
three
here.
of you may flee.
With the Empire quickly approaching, Jeb and his tailors would need to escape now.
The three of you follow me.
I promise you.
They exited through a hole in the roof and fled up the cliff face. They made it out not a minute too soon. Though perhaps the force from the north was less of an invasion than they thought.
We've just come here to say, the war is over. Those of you who fled, we no longer see as enemies. The war is over, it's done. No more blood, no more violence. We just came here to tell you we are ceasing hostilities against the remnants of Fox Creek immediately.
Yeah.
We wish for no more violence. We are done.
Well, we were kind of on our way back from attacking Fox Creek, and
It wasn't
were all
really an
here.
attack. There was no one there.
We'll not be the ones to initiate this conflict. If you have no intention of violence, then leave.
Some ex-members of Fox Creek were understandably wary of this change in Imperial policy.
You can put the bow down, Octopus.
I am putting this bow down.
Let's get out of here,
Okay.
guys. This is it.
I
This is all
think
we've got.
that's
Come on,
it. Let
let's
us
go.
I think we should probably leave now.
Yes, but let's live. The war is over.
Adios,
The war is
the war is
over.
over.
We wish you fortune.
We just didn't know if you were
Emo.
coming here to attack us
Yeah.
or not.
Peaceful
Now we know
times.
you're not. We're fine.
Yeah.
I can't believe you all ran away from your only settlement. That is actually embarrassing.
I must say.
What?
Who shot?
Octopus. Why'd you shoot?
He was cheesing me off.
We will forgive that once. Yeah. Can
Yeah,
someone pull
Octopus
this
just
arrow out of my
fired for no
shoulder?
reason there. What the fuck was that about? Hello?
Hergus, can you pull this arrow out of my shoulder,
I'm
please?
sorry, I thought we were on peace here.
It is what it is. We will move forward from this point.
Can I pass on one message to the Fox
Yes.
Creek? You left Medic to die on his own, a defenseless man. Oh, you okay.
Oh, shots fired! Shots fired!
Hey, don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Hey!
3 times, and after I warned you 3 times to stop, not shooting.
Jebediah's story ended in a vain shot at vengeance, and he wouldn't be the only Falberg native to die like that.
Whoa! We don't want any of this, but can you do something about him? Can you do something about him?
Everyone,
Hey,
cool off.
Thank you.
Communist Crunch is attacking us. Self-defense.
He's fucking going straight for me!
Fuck Fox Creek! We got him!
No, we didn't. They attacked us first. They attacked us first. They jumped at us. We were forgiving them for shooting us with arrows, but they leaped at us
Don't
first.
shoot.
Everyone,
Yes.
it's time to get out of
We're
here, guys.
leaving
This is
now.
all we gotta get
We
out of
have
here.
no
We need to leave, okay?
We have no
Fox
It's time
Creek
to
is
leave.
dead. Bye-bye.
The warmongers have been dealt with. I wish we could have let them live. I didn't want to have to kill anymore.
Nah,
He was
it's
kind of
fine.
annoying.
They didn't listen, and they got their just punishment. It's
Yeah.
fine. If you didn't kill them, I would have killed them.
Yeah, you can't really be called refugees when you're actively attacking your enemies that you ran from.
Hopefully the Mountaineers and Onion Town can form a prosperous relationship.
Yeah, we've always been good,
we
us
don't
and
wanna
you. We've
fight.
always been good.
I
Yeah,
love you
we've always-
guys.
I'm so glad that it just stayed between Fox Creek.
Yes.
Well, the war is over. Right now, we're making our odyssey back home. It was quite a gnarly affair, to be honest, but not quite as intense as I was expecting, honestly. Well, I was kind of hoping the world wouldn't be completely destroyed, and somehow we managed to avoid that, although it was close. We lost a lot of good people today, including good old Claude. Ah, man, he was the best of us, honestly. We tried to, come to a peaceful solution, but at the end of the day, well, we didn't try that hard, to be fair. We did kind of need to fight this war at some point. We were facing quite a lot of opposition. But the main thing is that we managed to pull through. Onion Town showed its might. We made use of all our weapons and armor, and ultimately the town still stands.
Out in the brush, Jeb was thinking of the creek and how he had let it fall.
I'm going back to Fox Creek.
No, Jeb, you cannot. It's not safe.
I need to bury Medic.
You'll only be burying yourself.
At least I'll be buried with him. You two are well, I guess Krieg is also still out there, but you two, me, Krieg, we're the only thing that's left of what Fox Creek is. And Medic is also a part of that, and I can't let him just lay there. I need to take care of him. I don't expect you to follow me. I don't want you to follow me. Take care of Lynn. Alright, I hope that this is not the last time that we meet, but if it is, you were some of the greatest people that I've ever met.
You were too. The greatest king we could have asked for.
I'm no king. I never was fit to have that title.
The building isn't Fox Creek, but the people are.
I know, and that's why I need to go bury Medic. I wish you the best, and if not in this life, maybe in the next we can see each other again.
Though whilst Jeb was returning to his home, Riggy was finally leaving his.
I think now's the time. I think so. I think that we should go. One of the people that we refuged just attacked one of the Onion Town people, so
He would rather abandon his forge than accept Pax diluting the mountain's neutrality. In that regard, Riggy wasn't so different from the Taylors.
The reason I'm trying to avoid the war is mainly because I don't want us to become collateral damage.
Yes, but I'm saying if they do come, it may...
Yeah.
Well, we won't really have a choice. Oh shit, into the water again.
Yeah, I need healing. I am like one hit.
This is the last of what I have that you gave me.
Okay. Let's hole up. There's a hole here we can bury ourselves in and heal up.
I am glad that you left. I wish that Mountain and everyone just gained up on Onion Town. All of this could have been avoided. But I am glad you left because that is the reason we are still alive. Hopefully, out here, there will be no one to kill us.
Along the world's edge, they were definitely far from any human threat.
There's some wolves there.
Yes, I...
Watch yourselves, they've spotted you. We can get some cattails
We leave.
Yep. There's another couple wolves there.
Oh my.
It's still the safest way to go, and I don't think they're coming this way. They're probably gonna.
Oh my.
They're probably
Oh
gonna
my.
try and hit us tonight. They're probably
Oh,
gonna
no.
try and come this way on their way back. Are you okay?
No!
No! Everything has an end, Lucius. The only thing you can control is how you go out.
Bad news just kept stacking up. At this rate, people were doubting if any of them would make it through this cursed winter.
There is something I also wanted to bring up. Our only other blacksmith, Felipe, was murdered.
Womp womp.
He was murdered by a Onion Town resident. This was after the war was concluded and after they did their assault on Fox Creek.
All this death was really getting to Pax. He had tried desperately to keep people safe, but had so little to show for it now.
I'm tired of war. I never wanted this.
Pax, I'm tired of tucking my tail in between my legs.
You don't have a tail. It was cut off at birth.
The Onion Empire was likewise in lament, uncertain of what to do now that they had no clearly defined enemy.
All that blood, and all we have to show for it is 2 doors.
But what 2 doors they are.
If these doors weren't there, I would have said this was an unwanted travesty, but these doors make it slightly worth it.
You're absolutely right.
I'd rather have my blacksmith than everyone else, but these are some...
Fucking Claude. I'm not happy about Claude.
Man, I'm not happy about Claude either, but the one who killed him is dead.
At least they still had Amnesia Joe, who'd conveniently forgotten any prior slights.
Oh, it's Joe! It's Joe, everybody! Way!
Honestly, a miracle that you're still alive.
On the way here, I was attacked by boars.
Right.
Oh, by the way, do you know Jeb is at the Mountaineers? I didn't realize that.
Oh, wow, that's actually a great piece of information, Joe. I was just about to mention him. But yeah, no, I don't think that we should outright go tyrannically kill this guy. I do feel kind of bad for him. His entire kingdom was destroyed in an instant.
Well, he fled.
He fled? Oh, well, to be fair, all of them fled, and because they all fled, they all died, and it's a miracle that Jeb is still alive.
They left their one pacifist there alone. Like...
Well, we did kill him. I think it was pretty dumb of him to stick around. We were ready for war.
Despite having set the proverbial ball rolling in the conflict, and given it a good couple of pushes, there was a limit to Hergus's bloodlust.
I'm not going to seek the guy out just to kill him, you know?
Why not?
Because he didn't harm me. I just feel like I've done a lot of harm inadvertently, and I want to resolve it in some way. Where's your church? Where's your church? I need to go pray to the void.
He travelled to the great precipice to have his sins absolved by the ether. This religion has proved quite convenient for Hergus.
Oh, void, great void, void of my heart and void of the world, grant me the strength. Grant me the divine strength. Huzzah! Praise the void! Praise be.
Though even within the Empire, some still questioned the Prophet's actions.
So far, I wouldn't really call it a war. We really jumped the gun. I'm not sure what drove Sean to go starting a war. It's like there was a devil whispering on their shoulders. I would say we were walking down a road, and the road ahead of us, there was a bridge. And while we weren't looking, someone burnt that bridge. And then we had to take a different path, and that different path was war.
Back after time communing with nature, Krieg returned to the creek only to find his home missing its front doors.
Oh my god, Krieg. It's so good to see you.
King, who these? Who they are?
These are mountaineers. They're
You don't remember us?
the only friends we have.
In his absence, he had lost the family he swore to protect.
I buried them here. It was Onion Town. They came and burned this place, killed Medic. Lucius and Lynn were killed by a wolf.
They take everything from Krieg.
They took everything from us.
Krieg take everything from them.
He'd already made up his mind now to show them just how wild a man he really was.
Gentlemen, one of your houses is burning down.
Krieg knows.
Yeah, that's not the first time that's burned.
Krieg do it on purpose this time. Krieg practicing how to make fire. Krieg going to burn it all down.
There's one thing that Onion Towners weren't able to get, because in Medic's final moments he covered it up. This was our hidden forge.
You sure you're alright with showing us that?
At this point, I don't know if I'll be around to use everything that's down here.
Do we want to rally back to the mountain and kind of workshop an actual strategy for what we want to do going forward?
Do you guys plan on attacking Onion Town?
At the Mountaineers, we have two philosophies clashing with each other, so it's 50-50, you know.
Me and Krieg are going to go get revenge, and we're going to do all that we can, even if that's not a lot.
Honestly, at this stage, it might just be Pax that's pushing the peace narrative.
I really love him. He's like a brother to me, but no, I wouldn't count on him in battle.
I will not let Medic and Lucius and Lynn and the people who came here seeking refuge, I will not let them die in vain.
Good. Krieg only know language of violence now. Krieg leave on spiritual journey. Only a few days. He come back. Fox Creek's walls still stand. But the people, he see their graves. Krieg know who responsible. Onion Town. Krieg knew from the start. This their plan. And Krieg will have his revenge. Krieg will be force of nature. A firestorm to cleanse injustice. And then, only then may Krieg rest.
He wouldn't be the first to try for retribution. He can only hope to be more successful than Jebediah and Crunch. Ricky, now wandering as a nomad, wandered by the mountain when there was only Pax to guard it.
It's you! What are you here for? You took all of our copper and ran!
It was mine. I mined it. It was mine.
It was the community's. As a mountaineer, you will be granted asylum, but I can't say we're very pleased with your actions, good sir.
Asylum?
Yes, asylum. Anyone who needs it. Ow! You're not welcome here! Go away! Stop it! Hey! You bastard!
As it turned out, Krieg wasn't the only pyromaniac on the loose.
How could you? Where's my axe? Shit, I'm burning, bro! No. Oh, I am not a happy camper. In fact, I'm a bit of a pissed off camper. No!
This was a betrayal too great for Pax to handle. Whilst he tried his best to put out one fire, Krieg had made his way over to Onion Town to start another.
Nobody here. For Fox Creek.
No empire was built in a day, but find a determined enough arsonist and you might just be able to burn it in one. Hergus was just nearby having another disagreement with his slightly more criminal partner in crime.
Who's that guy? What's his name? B.O.?
What are you talking about?
Everyone's doing whatever that guy says, you know? What's he done? He's just a talker.
He is a talker, but...
I can talk.
Look, we can all talk, but... Look, villain...
Anyone can talk, exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You've been a great companion to me. I'm just saying that it can't all be about violence. It can't all be about stealing. We gotta get along somehow, you know? Look, just let it play out, and if shit goes wrong, you know what to do. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Is this building supposed to be on fire?
Who the fuck did this?
Krieg burned it down. You take everything from Krieg. Krieg take everything from you. Krieg have no regrets. Krieg do what he must. And now you shall freeze, and you shall die as my kin did.
I hope you rot in a dirty ditch. I had sympathy for you, but I really liked that building. Like, really, I really liked that one.
Get the fuck out of here. Luke, get out of here.
Even the great town hall would eventually succumb to the flame.
What? No! No! Who did this? So that's it? We're just gonna burn everything into the ground? Is that literally what's happening?
No, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna go and squat. We're gonna steal their place. We're gonna live there.
Krieg had done what he came here to do, but he wasn't yet finished with the Empire.
You think you take on Krieg? I invite you to try.
Alright, then I will.
You fucking ruined everything, Krieg!
Come here! Come here!
Get it.
Get this fucker! Get him! Make your peace!
I killed communists!
Yes! Run! Run, make your plots! Burn your buildings down! Run! Run into the dark, Krieg!
He made his tactical retreat across the snow, though not without being chased. Leading the charge was Riggy, of all people. He was lucky enough to come across Brr Enthusiast in his escape, and together they sprinted for safety.
Krieg, retreat now!
Run!
They're on our tail! We gotta keep going! Go to the Mountaineers! Follow me!
Soon, Brr Enthusiast was caught between an Imperial and the smith who forged the very spear he was now fighting with. He would buy Krieg the chance to flee, but end up falling to Riggy's Falcons. Those still at Onion Town were slowly assessing the damage.
Amnesia Joe's table survived.
Oh, great.
There was a water.
We should probably heal up and...
There was a what?
There was a fucking watering can right here. We could have used that to put out the bloody fire.
Oh. Guys, this is fucked. This is like so sad.
Though not as sad as Hergus's skill with the bow.
Fergus, you might want to work on your aim.
Thanks, buddy. This is it. I mean, like, it's not even about the long term anymore. We just need to make sure we survive long enough to get our revenge. I can't believe it, man. Like our house, everything, our entire village was burnt down.
Left. Surprisingly, they did not touch this house. At this point, I can take revenge or leave it. Because every time we try to have revenge, it ends up needing more revenge.
Beolin made a good point. Now far from any remnant of a threat, Pivot was trying to work out exactly how his good friend Lynn had spent her last moments. It would seem the wolves that indirectly caused her demise were still on the prowl. With no attachments left on this earthly realm, he took his old friend's advice, surrendering himself to the void, hoping they might all live forever in its embrace.
Save me.
The stress had gotten to Pax. It was unclear what straw broke the camel's back, but by now it was, without a doubt, broken.
No!
I must restart, must restart. No. No. Yes. That's better. No. Yes. That's better.
Krieg had managed to make it to the mountains, albeit without his savior in tow.
Gents, I think we need to get deep inside the base so they don't spot back that Krieg's here. Just,
Krieg not wish to invite ruin into your home. Say the word and Krieg will leave.
No,
Turn to
we're not there just yet. Krieg, we need to sit down and figure out what the fuck we're doing. So all y'all follow me, please and thank you. Alright, so let's review development so far. Krieg successfully settled up just about every score by burning Onion Town to the fucking ground. We have lost Bruh, and Pax has lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, his he's gone.
If we divide ourselves further, be us Fox Creekers or Mountaineers, one group or another is just gonna be fucking overwhelmed when Onion Town comes to settle up, because rest assured they're going to settle up for this. Now comes the fun job of figuring out what the fuck we're doing next.
We have a few things, like, what the hell did Reggie do? Like,
He
you
killed.
can't just ignore...
He killed
What?
Bruh.
What?
Reggie killed him?
Why?
Yes, Krieg and Bruh running away, and Riggy chase.
Has Riggy actually joined Onion
No.
Town?
Krieg not sure. Krieg not know anything anymore.
Fuck's sakes, man. Turning steel on one of your own clansmen,
It's
whatever the
painful.
fuck we are, that crosses a line. The betrayals and running off, sure, fine. You're done with us, you're done with us, be on your way. Okay, fine. You never made any promises to each other. I do agree turning cold steel on Bruh was just a line too far.
A line too far? A line too far? That was his death wish.
I think we all have a score that needs to be settled.
Are we gonna remain here and do nothing, or are we gonna wake up tomorrow and choose violence?
It's the time for act.
Then Krieg chooses violence.
That's one. Jeb.
Let's kick some Onion Town ass.
Dajin?
Every chance of ours, we take two.
Yeah.
I promised to protect Jeb, and I'm gonna keep my promise.
And fuck it. We go in, we do what we have to. But if we do this smart. We are not going in half-cocked. We are not going in underarmed. We'll gather up whatever supplies we have. Make bandages, arms, arrows, whatever the fuck we can. Food too. And once we're equipped, we go in. There's nothing else to it at this stage.
Very well. Krieg will prepare.
Meanwhile, the Empire, or what was left of it, debated relocating their capital.
Now that our home here in Onion Town is destroyed, I think we should take the home of Fox Creek as our own.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think they're there, though.
No, they aren't. They went back to the Mountaineers. I saw them do that.
So they came, burnt down our place, and the Mountaineers have taken them in.
No, Jeb is just a part of the Mountaineers at this point.
Ah, bastard.
I think we should seek Jeb out ourselves. That could anger the Mountaineers.
I think we should seek him out.
I agree.
What's your history with the Mountaineers? I remember you were a blacksmith last time I went.
Don't ask questions.
Okay. What are you up to?
I'm working while those jokers are fucking talking about whatever.
Alright, fair enough.
Smelting all this.
Didn't want to go live in Fox Creek, or at least what's left of it.
Yeah, we should claim it. I heard you. We should definitely do that. Cool beans.
Cool beans. All right.
Right, let's head.
Let's do it.
Goodbye, Onion Town. You were good to us. I wish we could have been better to you.
Despite the dire circumstances, they noticed that the air definitely had less of a chill to it on the trek over.
Soon the snow will melt, and the world will be wiped clean.
You can see the trees. They're so green. Yeah, there's
This is Saul Goodman's place.
Yeah, let's go back and just walk around it. I feel foolish.
Why'd you feel foolish?
If I wasn't so all high and mighty thinking we were better than war, we could have struck first. And if we struck first, more of us might have been alive right now. I was too lenient.
Do you know where we are right now, villain?
This is... Actually, I don't even know, no.
Look at the graves over there.
They were in Old Falberg.
These are the graves of cowards. Those who would deny the void. Look at that giant thing they put up over there. Noid. Stood for
stenoided.
Stood for no void, I believe it was. Disgusting.
Octo died in vain.
Indeed he did.
You goddamn right.
Let's continue on.
Beolin had been made bitter by the loss of his kin, and blamed their deaths on his own failings.
I weep not only for those who died, but the ideals that died with them.
I mean this with great sincerity. I admire you and still admire you for what you tried to do, and I don't think you should be so hard on yourself.
But I appreciate that you accept the reality that it can't always be about peace.
It can't.
By dusk, they could see the walls of Fox Creek and the smoke that was rising above them.
Guys, they burnt off one of their own houses.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, damn it.
So this is it? The Mountaineer is the final frontier, is that it?
They've destroyed their own home?
Well,
They would
this one
burnt their home to the ground than give it to us.
Well, if they didn't have to, if they just left us our houses alone, they wouldn't have had to done this.
They could still claim one victory, however.
Here is the doors.
I have the doors.
Place them.
Place the doors, sure.
Beautiful.
There are doors now.
So,
This time, they wouldn't be fighting to take Fox Creek, but fighting to hold it.
is that forest just gonna keep burning?
Yes, it will. It is a forest fire now. There's nothing to do about it.
And if the Empire's worries weren't already enough, it would seem the spawn of the Void were particularly restless tonight.
Drifters, drifters, drifters!
Careful, watch out for a friendly fire. 3 behind you. You good?
Yeah, I'm alright. Fucking hell, that was terrifying.
Yeah, let's hunker down inside for the night.
Oh man, this is bad.
Look at what they've reduced us to.
Oh yeah,
Those cowards. The void will grant us safety. Do not worry.
Yes. Yeah.
They knew not what they'd done to draw the Drifters' ire, only that they weren't ready to surrender their souls quite yet.
Hell's been
Hell
breached.
has
Oh, drifter!
What the fuck?
I'm about to die.
Careful. Shields up, everybody,
We will
defense.
protect you, Sean.
Though it wasn't just Sean who needed protecting.
Oh, fucker!
Oh my god.
No!
We've lost a lot of good men today, but that
one hurt, man.
Oh my god. He was the only one who wanted peace. He's the only one that wanted peace. I got his table!
Fuck, dude. This is so bad. Huggers, don't risk it. They're coming from the ceiling. Fuck. Okay, we'll have to stay here and just shield up. Guys, we need to wait till day. There's no way we can fight these guys.
Are you happy? You caused this, you damn void! You caused this for us all!
No, we must not curse the void, okay?
Yeah, and you, Sean, the causer of all this with your void church.
You know I would not wish these men to death.
It would seem that Sean's gospel was no longer being taken as such.
I think that everybody that's inside this building is dead.
Yeah, I also think the storm is over.
Okay, come on, we need to... Oh fuck, one more!
We need to wait till daybreak. We need to wait.
There's 2, I'm sorry.
We should just wait. Don't waste your arrows.
Okay.
Who knows what we'll need them for next, honestly.
Is that a lot?
I think we got him all.
Holy moly. Let's clear out these corpses.
Meanwhile, the Void wasn't treating the Mountaineers, and especially Pax, all that nicely either.
Kill it! Kill it! It's not real! Run!
It's the strong one. Run. Ouch.
Pex, here. Krieg, here. Snap out of it! Slaps you across the face. Pex, here. Hide in Krieg's beard. Krieg hold you, yes.
The camel no longer had a back. These drifters had shattered its vertebrae into a million tiny pieces.
No! It's gone. You didn't see it. It had 2 heads.
Once they were certain the only monsters left were in Pax's imagination, the Mountaineers were ready to confront the Empire.
When is sunbreak or dawn? Oh, it's now.
Krieg have food if extra needed.
Fuck it, we're doing this, I guess.
We march. Pax, it is time to go. You join us?
Should he go? In
Pax,
this state?
We're gonna leave you here now and go do something.
Okay.
We might not come back. If we don't, look after yourself.
This is it.
Yeah.
Gotta say, with that helmet on you, you look pretty badass.
They not recognize Krieg. Krieg hidden.
You
I ever wonder what would have happened if maybe, just maybe,
it's too late.
Krieg
Fuck
not
it,
have
you know what,
regrets.
It was funny.
Fuck it, we ball.
Alright, let's go.
Imagine how anticlimactic it would be if we died to bears.
It would be unbearable if we all died.
It would certainly put a pause to our efforts.
Guys, just bear with me, we'll figure it out.
Truly a jovial joke.
Classic japes.
Now let's go commit violent homicide.
The Empire knew that something was going to happen. They were just preparing themselves to face it.
This is it, guys. We have to accept this. This is the end game. This is it.
Greenwood. Greenwood, it's bad. It's really bad.
Guys.
It's terrible.
I was a bit late. How bad is it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Everyone is dead. We are the last 4 members of Onion Town.
Well, shoot. Looks like it might be time for Plan F. For failure.
No. Well, I think we've already achieved Plan F, honestly.
When we first attacked Fox Creek, we were disappointed that they didn't fight despite the poor odds. Perhaps it's time we make good on that, and we, show that we're willing to do the opposite, that we're willing to fight when it comes to it.
Our good friend, the person who has constantly been striving for peace, was taken by a temporal storm, and he's gone.
We were holed up in that little house with barely any food and barely any horsetail. We literally got out by the skin of our teeth.
Despite all the violence, he was the only one that gave us actual order and called for peace. And...
Hey guys, just want to tell you that the Mountaineers are coming this way to kill you all. And
what the fuck? That's my favourite. Let's be real, guys. We are kind of the bad guys here. Just a wee bit.
Okay, listen, we are, but that doesn't mean we can't win.
Well, a little bit.
It's because of the Void Church. Don't lump me in with you. You church folk.
Civil War.
You completely used my stupidity as a pedestal to go call for full violence, and I'm not appreciative of it.
I think he's
I support it.
traitorous.
Well, quite frankly, I don't think there's time to debate this, as there's currently an invading force on the horizon.
Yeah, we need kind of...
We need a plan right now.
Alright, guys.
Okay, what do we do?
The reason I'm helping both teams is mostly because I know a lot of people on both sides. But I think if they don't have a war, it's just going to be this everlasting tension. So I think the casualties we'll take now make up for the fact that we'll have peace. And then I think I want the villains to win here, because that would be really fun. Onion Town to win, 100%.
What do you guys? We're gonna make a defensible position on top of this roof. Follow me.
We do need to get a high ground, yes.
Man, all I wanted to do was have a bit of late-stage capitalism, and the world completely fell apart.
I just wanted some war.
Well, you got it?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, gather some blocks, guys. We've got to make ourselves a platform up here.
What are you doing, buddy?
It's all gone wrong, man. I didn't want any of this. I don't want to die.
I know this isn't how you want it to be. I was kind of hoping we could have a more peaceful ending too, but, well, if we're gonna go out, we might as well go out in style. Let's do this. Do or die, or probably do and die, but...
Do or die, baby!
We need the biggest platform as we can get, expand it out. We're gonna need to be ready. This is gonna be a hard-fought battle.
Joe, this is the only way I can guarantee this will stay safe. And it's yours anyway, so...
My fucking table to survive the entire event.
Take care of it, Joe. Don't forget me.
Greenwood, I just want to say, if we don't make out of this, though we may never have achieved our late-stage capitalism, we got damn close.
We did, didn't we? It was glorious.
In the embrace of the void, we will achieve stock markets and the housing crash of 2008.
Oh, wait,
exactly. Wait, how did you know about that?
No, don't ask about that, okay?
So, sorry you got wrapped up in all this Hergus, by the way. I know it's been quite a mess.
Well, it's been a fun mess. I mean, if I be honest, it's been pretty fun.
Krieg was leading his allies over to his old home. He would do what needed to be done.
Fox Creek.
It's a war.
Kill.
Crouch.
No, sirree. That's not a wolf behind me about to fucking kill me. Fucking hell. Hi guys.
Hey, Joe.
I just want to say one last hi before the battle starts. I'm gonna go get a good spot and build my cabin. You have a good one.
Best of luck.
There was to be no more beating around the bush. It was going to be settled once and for all. The Empire's preparations were not going very well, however.
Oh my god, bear! It's a bear!
It's not passive, it's not passive, it's not passive, it's not passive.
Oh my god, careful! Greenwood, get out of there, bro!
The Onion Town!
Yeah.
We'll fight. We'll let them put up. We'll. Oh man, I don't know.
This is so bad, dude.
I don't know. What have we done?
Oh, we're here now. Also, I have a shit ton of horse teleporters.
What did you just say? Horse teleporters?
Horse teleporters? No, but that would also be quite cool.
Can I have some of that?
And very soon, they'd have more to worry about than just one grizzly.
Greenwood, get up here, I have horse tail. Wait, Jeb, behind you.
Well, if it's a fight you want.
Well, this is quite a predicament here.
It's an ambush. Lulu, get back.
Attack now. They're low. They just got done fighting a bear.
I stumbled across that at the perfect time.
Everyone, rally up. It's time.
Villain, where are you, buddy?
Rally up. Rally up.
Fox Creek!
That's a fucking bear? It's still alive?
That's right, fuckers! Deal with that!
Holy shit. You got him.
Okay, bear's down.
Arrows flew as the fate of the creek was decided.
Shields up.
You take everything!
You take everything!
Yes!
It's been an honor, fellows. Good fight. You fought well.
Nice.
Sean and Greenwood had fallen, and it was Lou's turn next.
Oh no, you fucking don't.
This is it, guys!
Remember me! Remember me!
No one will remember you.
We did it.
Holy shit! Did we lose anyone?
Against all odds, they'd done it. Their enemy was no more, and they'd all escaped without fatal injury.
I dropped some poultices.
I have a lot of poultices and
I
bandages.
really need those.
Still, they couldn't quite shake the feeling that they were perhaps one Imperial corpse short. On an unrelated note, Ricky had arrived to investigate the aftermath, and found himself staring up at his former comrades.
What is going on?
Riggy, been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Remember, bruh?
What about him?
Well, I was told some interesting things, you know?
After him.
Don't let him escape.
Unfortunately for that treacherous Smith, he would find nothing but dead ends in his getaway.
Well. Okay. Listen. Wait. What happened, but really?
So, I saw Bruh and Krieg attack. I can't remember who it was. It was someone
Krieg,
with.
welcome.
It was someone with the Onion Town. So someone else and me went after, and I think Bruh thought I was going to kill him, so he started shooting at me. If you let me live, I can show you where all the stuff I took is.
What should we do?
Gentlemen,
I won't need
do
it.
we consider his words trustworthy?
I mean, you know, it's either this or.
Again, I can show you where the stuff I took is, if you let me live. There's a whole bunch of tin, copper, little bit of iron. There's food.
No. We did not do this for fucking financial gain. We did this to settle up a score. We did this for Bruh.
You'll never
Maybe
have
we
to see
should
me again.
take a trial, you know. Mr. Saul Goodman would be proud of us.
God damn it, you know what? I think I've had my fucking fill of blood.
I can exile myself.
No.
I know a way.
If we
No,
do
no,
this,
the exile
we do this
is
with
not-
a proper trial.
Yes, exactly.
There's no just walking away. When we're in another, we
Okay.
settle this up. Do we have an understanding? Is everyone else on board with this?
Craig understands.
Alright then. You will be joining us back towards the base, Riggy.
And with that, they could return to their mountain home, knowing that they would soon finally have the chance to rest.
I wonder how Pax is doing.
He seems insane.
Yes, he is.
They left me. They all left me. They said it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. You can't fix them. I don't mind. They'll come back. They'll come back. Ricky will come back. He'll unburn what he burned. They'll come back. They'll all come back. We'll have Lynn. We'll have Lucius, Jericho, Jeb, Jay. We'll have Jebediah, we'll have Joe, we'll have Mick, we'll have Bob, we'll have Brad. They'll all come back.
Oh.
See? They're back! They're back! They're back!
Pax.
Bob.
How are you doing, Pax? I'm sorry we couldn't bring back everyone, Pax, but at least a few of us are here.
Where is everyone else?
Yeah, where the fuck did Jeb go?
How was that ex-king spending his retirement?
Almost dying to wolves. But other than that, pretty good. Well, we killed all the people that were there, but it's not really a victory. I mean, I don't know. I never really was a king. I never really deserved that title. But right now, I'm coming out here because this is the last place that I know Lynn and Lucius came before they were killed, and I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna stay out here.
When the sun rose on the final day of winter, the mountaineers were ready to head to Saul's courthouse.
Come on, let's get to it.
Courthouse is close.
Why'd we take the hard one?
I don't know. That was your guys' idea. Yeah.
Enjoy the scenic route one last time.
Though first, they'd make a shorter detour, one taking them past Old Onion Town.
Why'd you burn Onion Town down, Ricky, you nerd?
Okay, credit where credit's due. That was me. That was Krieg did this.
Krieg, why'd you burn down Onion Town, you nerd?
Revenge.
Alright, let's go.
I have no idea where we're going.
The snow melting.
It's fine.
Winter's going.
This way.
Is it that built?
And we have arrived.
Boys are pretty.
Alright, everyone get in.
Hold on, Ricky, get in the corner.
The courthouse would need a couple renovations before they could hold their trial.
No, no.
That's good. Leave it. There we go.
No, just trust me. I'm cooking.
Is he though?
Actually,
Is
I
he
think he
cooking
might
or is his
actually
brain
be
just
cooking.
cooked?
I'm so safe in here.
I know what we're gonna do with him if he's gonna be sentenced to death. Follow me.
Oh.
Reggie?
Reggie, this is your fate.
Huh.
But only if you're gonna be judged.
Right, who wishes to act as judge for this?
I do.
Krieg said he would.
I can do it.
Okay.
Well, if he's not here, I can be the judge. Can I get a chair?
No. Chairs for
You
people
don't have
who aren't
human
normal.
rights.
You
I
get
see.
the bad boy box. Right, Krieg the Wise, you're now our wise judge. Who wants to be prosecution? Or do you want to do it or should I?
I can do that, I think.
Can I get a little window so I can see out of the cell easier?
I think you should have
No,
window.
I don't
Stand
think
back.
you should. No!
Not quite what I meant, but
Yeah, let's get on. Sorry. Kia's prosecution, Amnesia Joe's defense.
Krieg judge.
Okay,
Although
fine.
Krieg not really know what to do.
If only Saul Goodman was still with them.
Okay, Krieg calling this trial. Order. I smack my gavel. Full disclosure. Krieg is man of the wild, not man of the law. This is a really scuffed trial. Regardless, Krieg call on the defense to bring their first witness.
Okay, so it looks like I'm the defense here. And you know what? I'm gonna put myself as my first witness. Okay, Amnesia Joe. What do you think about
Murder of one of his fellow clansmen, specifically Bra Enthusiast. Bra-
He faces potentially execution, potentially exile, potentially acquittal. It's a huge word for Krieg. That's like big vocabulary.
Oh, okay. So, Amnesia Joe, what's your opinion on the actions that Reggie took here? Are they too far, or were they not far enough? Well, you know, I think we've all done terrible things. Every single person here except me, because I'm the most beautiful person known to man. Everyone deserves a second chance, and he wasn't really a bad guy for most of it, and I don't think he was bad guy long enough to count for death. Okay, that's okay, thank you, witness. Okay, it's the offense's turn or whatever.
I would call on the prosecution to make their case.
Thank you. As you can see, our opponent here, Mr. Reggie, killed innocent man. He was an innocent man. He didn't do anything wrong. He was very peaceful. So, you're not gonna say anything?
was I supposed to? I was chilling in Onion Town with the Onion Towners when I see 3 names start walking towards the town. I thought everything was normal. But then right as they got close, someone from Onion Town got killed by Bra Enthusiast and Krieg. Bra Enthusiast was also attacking me, so in order to defend myself, I attacked back.
I may have struck the final blow, but I did not strike the first one.
Do you feel any guilt over what happened, excluding present circumstances and how you ended up here?
Say yes.
Yes, I think things should have gone differently, but I was not wanting to die.
That was a trait he shared with someone else. The last surviving Imperial, whose villainy was more bark than bite, and who deserted the Empire when it was time to put his life on the line.
Good evening.
How's it going? Oh, this is my witness, guys. I called him over here.
Okay, well, I did put out an open invite, so no violence. Villain, hi.
Alright, so I'm just watching, is that true?
Yep, Pop Squat. This trial is scuffed as fuck, but yeah. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
No, Krieg agrees. This trial really unconventional. There are not many of us left, not many lawmen. I understand Saul Goodman would look upon this trial and cringe from the afterlife. Regardless, Krieg do his best to give everyone a voice.
Then shall we move forward with our judgment? I mean, we don't really have another witness to call upon, do we? Alright, Kia, your verdict. Guilty or innocent?
Let me think. I think he's... guilty. He's guilty.
Very well, one vote for guilty.
Good job, bud.
Bob, cast your vote.
Given how utterly fucked everything's been since we started this little conflict, I can't in good faith say this man deserves to die for the situation we will never fully know the truth of. My motion is towards exile, but my vote is innocent.
Understood. Villain, I know that you not have horse in this race necessarily, but you are here now, and nothing can be done about that. You may choose to abstain if you wish, but your vote will be respected.
Kill
all the
him!
same.
What?
Okay, that's a vote for guilty. Pax,
I cast my vote.
vote for guilty. Amnesia Joe.
Okay, so I kind of want the same thing as Bob, exile instead of execution, but I guess I'll go innocent.
2 votes for innocent. The accused, Riggy.
He's a bloody criminal.
Yeah, Ricky, what do you think? Innocent or guilty?
Innocent.
Okay, I think that's a tie.
Well,
I think
we have
I'll
not
vote
gotten
guilty.
Dajan's votes yet.
Wolf pit.
Caution,
Wolf
make your
pit.
decision.
Hey, pick
Wolf
innocent,
pit.
please.
Wolf pit.
Dajan has voted
Wolf
guilty.
pit. Wolf pit.
Very well. It falls to Krieg's vote.
Exile.
Krieg votes innocent.
It's a tie. What is that?
Ah, shit.
Okay, that means we let him
Ricky.
free. He's exiled.
Killed me.
I hereby sentence you to exile.
Oh, that's acceptable.
You must leave these lands and not return.
We wish you well,
Get
Riggy.
back.
Now
What do you
fuck
mean,
off.
go?
Looks like I'm not dying of frostbite anymore,
Oh,
guys.
It's spring again, time to go hunting once more. Yippee! The flowers are blooming, the sun is shining, it's a whole new day.
Springtime. Don't get wet.
Peace isn't as peaceful when there's no one to share it with. I'm gonna go to a mountain.